69 cents.
And the gas.
Y'all getting any rain up your way?
What way would that be?
I seen you was from Dallas.
What business is it of yours? Where I'm from? Friendo.
I didn't mean nothing by it.
Didn't mean nothing.
Just passing the time. If you don't want to accept that, I don't know what else I can do for you. Will there be something else?
I don't know. Will there?
Is something wrong
With what?
with anything?
Is that what you're asking me? Is there something wrong with anything?
Will there be anything else?
You already asked me that.
Well, I need to see about closing now.
See about closing.
Yes, sir.
What time do you close?
Now, we close now.
Now is not a time. What time do you close?
Generally around dark, at dark.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
Sir?
I said, you don't know what you're talking about. What time do you go to bed?
Sir?
You're a bit deaf, aren't you? I said, what time do you go to bed?
Somewhere around 9:30. I'd say around 9:30.
I could come back then.
Why would you be coming back? We'll be closed.
Yeah, you said that.
Well, I got to close now.
You live in that house out back.
Yes, I do.
You lived here all your life?
This is my wife's father's place originally.
You married into it?
We lived in Temple, Texas for many years. Raised a family there in Temple. We come out here about 4 years ago.
You married into it?
That's the way you want to put it.
I don't have some way to put it. That's the way it is. What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss?
Sir?
The most you ever lost on a coin toss?
I don't know. I couldn't say.
Call it.
Call it.
Yes.
For what?
Just call it.
Well, we need to know what we're calling it for here.
You need to call it. I can't call it for you. Well, it wouldn't be fair.
I didn't put nothing up.
Yes, you did. You've been putting it up your whole life. You just didn't know it. You know what date is on this coin?
No.
1958. It's been traveling 22 years to get here. And now it's here. And it's either heads or tails. And you have to say, call it.
Well, look, I need to know what I stand to win.
Everything.
How's that?
You stand to win everything, call it.
Oh, hello. Gabriel's Trap House Games back at it again. Welcome back. Yeah. Welcome. You're enjoying this beautiful Saturday morning here in Taiwan with me, the real Shaolin, District 13. Today's episode is Shit Stains, Toilet Bowl Earth, v. Joe Cool, Philosophies of Poop, Open PANELVERSE, and Jack TALCOTT. Shout out to Jack TALCOTT. Joe Cool. TBE. What's going on, Mike? Ball legend. He says, good evening, NPC and friends. Yes, good evening. Thank you. Good day. Out here. Tropic of Cancer. What's up, Max Visions? Good to see you. Been a minute. Hello, stranger. Yeah, so the name is Gabriel's Trap House Gains, man. Gains, man. Trying to get better every day. And sometimes you get better every day, you got to be regular with your poop. You like that segue? And in today's episode, we're going to be reviewing the philosophy of poop, right? I mean, it was inspired by this interaction I listened to of Joe Cool and Toilet Bowl Earth and Jack TALCOTT on his in the legendary Jack TALCOTT's broadcast, Talks with Jack. An interaction they were having. And every time I see that Toilet Bowl Earth name, I think of, like, of course, pooping, right? He's calling the earth a toilet bowl. And something comes to mind, you know, when I think of the PANELVERSE, for example, too, sometimes it's like, is the PANELVERSE in itself is any show that has a live online, on Twitch, on YouTube, on live, on any of that, any show that has a panel. However, specifically our local PANELVERSE is the all of the above sector with all the people we know, like Jack and Joe, and even TBE, Toilet Bowl Earth. But I think sometimes that there is a corner even of the all of the above center that's like that part in the toilet bowl where depending on how you're sitting or how your poop is, yeah, trigger warning, huh? You know, yeah. But come on now, we're adults, it's natural. Sometimes when you poop, the poop doesn't go all the way into the bowl because it gets caught on that hood, right? It gets caught in a loop, and no matter how many times you flush it, especially if the flush is weak, this is all metaphor, the shit don't go down the bowl, right? So pooping is normal, right? It's normal to poop. Yeah. Well, I speak for yourself, oh man. Yeah. I think, like, for me, I've never really had that problem. Which is a blessing, because that's an awful thing to have to deal with, is not being regular. Right? That's really bad. What's up, David Wayne? Good to have you, man. So, yeah, Mike Ball with the $4.99. This is why I'm in the chat for the PANELVERSE. Yeah, that's what you want to see, huh? Thank you. Very generous. You didn't have to do that, brother. Sorry, we love donations, man. We love our donations, man. Appreciate that, Mike.
Plug walk. I don't even understand how the fuck my plug talks. Pick him up in a space coupe. I don't let my plug walk. Skirt, pull up in a space. New freak, had to cut my other little bitch off. $50K, you could come and book a cracker for a plug walk. Big ol' Bentley, it's a spaceship. Call me on my phone, I don't say shit. I make money when I talk. I'm a boss, take a loss.
Yeah, thank you very much for Mike Ball for being generous, and all y'all, David Wayne and everybody else, and Becca, everyone in the chat, especially Markella, for bongs and stuff, for being generous with your time and your attention. So let's do this. So yeah, so poop and stuff. We're gonna go highbrow and go low sometimes, I guess, and let's see where we meet and see what we can learn from these things we talk about. Sometimes reviewing a stream could be, well, it should be one where you can get better, learn how to review it, and see what could have been said differently, and see what works, and then learn from that to keep practicing that type of right speech, as we say, and also too, it's good to have a theme in this class here at Gabriel's Trap House Games. Have a theme in mind, how you can interpret some of these situations so they're not just gossip, but they can become, like, I guess, top tier, high consciousness tabloid gossip, if anything, if you can learn lessons from it. Because it's always better to do something like that. Try to transmute into something positive. And I saw this article before we get into the review of the video, which I liked. Thought that was great. It's called The Philosophy of Poop. Okay. So, philosophy of poop, right? Poop is a normal and humane. Everybody with a good health must have been able to poop at least once a day. Once a day to be considered healthy in most suggestion preference. But what can we learn from poop? Have you ever analyzed your poop? Analyzing your okay. Analyzing your poop every time you have done it is very healthy. I know this seems disgusting to most people, but mind you, it's part of the human activity for me. There is no shame nor disgust to talk about it. There are something that we can learn from analyzing our poop. The progress of getting it out. Was it painful and hard? Was it easy, quick? Does it need a lot of effort? This could be like getting our thoughts out, right? Or emotions, but we're talking about thoughts right now and whatnot. The appearance, some poops have different appearances according to what we consumed. Our poop may appear different when we take medicine or when we get infected or sick. The smell, is it normally the same? Is it slightly different? This is also affected by what we consumed earlier, the content you consumed and whatnot. Yeah, well, it is a thing, yeah. Medium your source also did a few interview with me about, oh shit, okay, I'm gonna have to go over that. All right, yeah, this is from Medium, and Mike does have an interesting story. I've heard him allude to it on his broadcast, but I would love to see the article. So, what can we learn from poop? Taking your ex back is like trying to put poop back into your butt. Yo, I like that. Yeah. Yeah. So there was one friend of mine who gave me her 2 cents when I was much heartbroken. You see what's wrong with your ex and your past relationships? Erase that and move on. It's like observing your poop, flush and done. She explained that the philosophy of poop is really awesome. To be a life lesson on how to behave towards a painful past relationship, which I agree a lot on this. Some people cannot easily move on from their past. I encountered many people that cannot just let go of their past relationships that easy. 10 years or more relationships, thus their life is intertwined at so many things, from places to friends to hobbies to habits. They mesh together, sharing children together. Thus, both have to act as parents and want or not to have their ex in their life forever. Some environments, thus two parties always meet in certain moments or even need to work together, i.e. colleagues or a family relationship or YouTube streets of the Panelverse. The other part, X passed away, thus makes the love endless and parted by death. Yes, I met people whose those points above, not mine, but many. However, I'm glad that I have none of the above points that I experienced in my life. Hopefully never, but what if you are dating someone who's has one of these factors? Can you compromise the poop? I raised 3 different cats at my home that I love dearly. My cats are indoor cats, which means I have the special sandboxes for them to poop that I have to diligently remove the poop every single day. I have to, want or not, volunteer smelling their poop, but I don't mind because I do love my cats. Same thing when kind of like taking your dog to, I have 3 dogs, on a walk, you got to pick up their poop. Back to the philosophy of poop above. Would you mind to smell the poop? Perhaps, or most likely, your whole life? Would you mind to date someone who is still intertwined in any case with their ex? In this case, I could metaphor it like smelling the poop all the way. Could you or would you? What are some of the takeaways? What's going on, Dib? Good to see you. What's some of the takeaways? Poop is not a bad thing. It is healthy. It is healthy too to have an ex rather than that to be stuck in a toxic relationship. In general, the philosophy of poop that my friend introduced transformed me into a more mature, to have a better outlook of a relationship and to completely flush my past without regret. But huge satisfaction. Leaving the toilet with a light feeling is good, you know? Yeah, it is super good. Having compromising. However, compromising is not for everyone. For example, my mom loves our cats too, but she would easily vomit after smelling my cat's poop. On our last heart-to-heart conversation with my friend, she gave me her other 2 cents. Compromising to be with somebody whose life intertwined with their exes need 3 things: maturity and trust, being loved properly, and only when we're sure we love that person. Actually, that's 4. Maybe always being always bringing your humidifier with the strong fragrant oil. Okay, yeah, that was cute. Yeah, you can learn a lot from anything in life. That's Taoism, right? From observing nature. In this case, it was the poop. So on to Jack Talcott's broadcast yesterday, which was interesting. Speaking of that, what's up, Browns boy? What's up? We still in dish bish? Yeah, trying to see how things could have been handled a little bit better, or when things worked out. So I think this is Toilet Bowl Earth, where it says ancient waves, modern graves. In the red avatar, there's Jack right there. This is his stream. Check out Jack's channel. And then Frank Monday at the bottom.
This is what God is doing with me.
I just wanted to hang out with Jack because I felt like I fucked up his fucking streams.
Look away. Look away from the darkness, my friend.
I'm not looking away from the darkness. I'm just like, it's just weird and bizarre how people are just like,
there's love for you too.
You think it's funny, Jack? You think it's funny?
It is funny.
You don't take anything seriously, do you, Jack? You think it's all funny? Yeah, then why should I take you seriously at all, Jack? When I came on here and said hello to you, you straight up just started laughing. Like it's funny. I thought it was something out of like joy that you were happy to see me, but no, it was out of this weird, sinister.
He said he takes
mocking fucking tone.
And Jack said, "I take God seriously. I like that knowledge of God." Shout out to Markello with the Jack Talcott channel drop. You said Jack's goal is to meet. Whoa. Yeah.
Here, let me offer a wonderful change of energy. Welcome to the panel, Joe Cool. How are you?
Good day, guys.
Yeah, we didn't do nothing.
Joe Cool, awesome. Damn, Joe Cool just came in there, and that's the first thing this man says. Just smokes blunts, on the street. I'm sure he does smoke blunts on the street. But is that all he does realistically? No. And if he did, it's your tone, fam. The way he was coming at him was kind of crazy and wild and disrespectful.
Gosh, your bitterness is coming out. Welcome, Joe.
Yeah, Joe just laughs it up. That's a good way to handle that adversity, transmute the energy.
How you doing?
I'm not bitter. I'm just identifying what's happening in front of me. That's not bitterness. I'm trying. I came up here with a new approach, and then the next thing you know, I'm being fucking shitted on regardless. It doesn't even matter what I do with you people.
I'm smoking a blunt just to make dude right.
Beyond my
smoke some weed.
He said, "You people, right?" I don't think Joe said anything about him. I don't. The conversation before, maybe these guys were attacking them, Frank and Jack. I doubt it. Oh, I'll just say I don't know, but definitely Joe Cool was not attacking him. Yeah, he said you people, all of you guys, right? Not very accurate.
Dude,
like that laugh, Mike.
Now, you found some evidence that reflects your opinion. There's people who there's no pleasing them, but then you did what I do, man. You kind of ignored some of the love and positivity from the chat too. That's a mistake I'm trying to break. Don't overlook the goodness, man. You're in the right place and you showed up with the right energy. And I meant you no disrespect for laughing because I love having you around.
And yeah, Jack does love having people around. Yeah, sometimes we miss out on our blessings and rewards because we have such a nasty outlook. And the nasty outlook could just be simple as trying to protect ourselves because we feel like we've been harmed by a lot of people in situations. But when you have that nasty, what they call it, resting bitch face, for example, on your face, you can probably going to attract that, and you're going to miss out on when people are trying to smile at you and whatnot. I know personally, I've experienced that. Mike Ball says Joe is respectful to people if you are respectful to him. Absolutely, for sure. Right? Do you think people, chat and Mike, do you think we should be respectful to people even when they're not respectful to us? I say yeah, but move on quick.
I think Lindsay would agree with you. She said something like, take the good and throw the rest away. And chat, yeah. She's saying what you're saying.
Yeah, that was it.
I just wanted to feel dude's energy. He seemed mad and shit. I'm goofy. I just wanted to pop up here and hear it myself. I'm stupid.
No, Joe, you're great at leaning into that. You see someone who's feeling a fit, and you're gonna lean in and ask them why.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a little entertaining. It's not the end of the world and all that shit.
No. There is something sincerely. There's something going on with all of us. And I've been through many things. And so it doesn't surprise me that people work through different things with me.
Right on.
They get confused and feelings come up. And here's
good add-on of you, Jack. Very good.
Well, I had to warn a friend. Someone I care about, someone I met pretty recently and I care about as a friend. I had to warn him, look, I know who I am. I'll do my best, but I do what I'm going to do. And it may not always make sense on the outside. And because of that, people get disappointed with me.
I think it's that thing, Jack, which is going to be part of your mantra. Unconditional love, not just love, unconditional love to accept you and the rest of us. You're not special. We all got our shortcomings. If I love you, I know Jack's going to get mad and yell at me. I've accepted that I am not going to burn the world. I'll be back tomorrow. And, and that goes with everybody else. Everybody get their ass shown. I get chewed out by fucking Cynthia every fucking Thursday. All the people.
Yeah, right on cue. She said I get chilled out by Cynthia every fucking Thursday. What's up, Cynthia? Cynthia giving that tough love. Also, that great perspective as well too. What's up, Cynthia?
I love him. Sure, Lance done jumped on me a time or two, motherfucker. It don't change nothing. I still love you, motherfuckers. How many times you done kicked me off of panels? Love you to death, man. Can't nobody tell me shit about you, man. You're a great dude.
Thank you. Something I think we've learned how to reset, right? But the topic today, it is a goal for myself. And I figured, why not, right? Let's discuss it openly. Becoming more non-reactive, growing in your emotional discipline.
What was the part of the topic? What was the topic? Because you said a few things there. I'm not sure. Growing in your emotional discipline, learning something for myself. Which one?
Man,
all of it.
This man
two go together.
Can you explain everything to me, please?
Stop. No.
Here, communication.
See, like just trying to disrupt by saying like chastising Joe for asking for clarification. That's wild nitpicking.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me, Jack. I'm good.
The two go together. Becoming non-reactive.
See, Mike got it. Has it? If you're disrespectful, I'm gonna go over the top and move on. Absolutely. And 30-minute mark. Links up in the streamer link in the chat. So Mike, Cynthia, David, hey, everybody, Markella, Dub, you're more than welcome to come up and tell me your perspective on this.
Right. And I watched a video earlier about that and how that ties with emotional discipline.
Very good.
And Joe, you've found some
emotional discipline.
You got any tips or tricks what you might do to notice yourself getting angry, or what you might do to avoid?
I think it's what you. I think you just outed me. Non-reactive, no control and shit. I think you just outed me. But I think what it is for me is I just walked into it so many times. Right, I've been through it so many times. I became numb to it.
Yeah, becoming numb. Modern, you said, okay, Cynthia, I'll give you 20 minutes. Okay. Got you. Mike Ball says, who's this modern grave dude? This is Toilet Both Earth. He's obviously that this dude is just an internet troll who doesn't. Why doesn't Jack just get rid of him and continue productive conversation? Yeah, that's a good question. Jack, if you're listening, give us some insight. All I can say is what he said before. I'm paraphrasing in the sense that he's just, he's learning patience by having these interactions or whatnot. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Did you know that Toilet Boy is 5'2", 125"? I'm not joking. This is him too. Like, I remember I caught him on a stream where he was he had talked mad shit about me when I just showed up. This is the Toilet Both Earth guy, the ancient modern grave wisdom. When I just said what's up to my friend Porvo, the streamer, the NPC Live Awards, Streamer Awards co-host, would have to say what's up, and then this guy TBE, he was on Provo's stream, and he was like talking shit. He's like, why are you talking to people like NPCs? He's not worth talking to, talking mad shit, right? That's the same guy TBE who doxed Machine Lie's family, went on Google Earth and went up all the way to their house, their front porch, showed where they lived and whatnot. Yeah. And he was talking that mad shit, and then the next day, like he was all drunk on his stream, like crying and feeling sorry for himself. And matter of fact, I actually clipped some of it before. I never made it public, but yeah, where is this shit? Let me see. Yeah, here we go. This is him. After like the day before, he was just talking mad shit about me. He don't even really know me. Then he does this. He gets drunk out of his ass, and it's funny because he's making fun of Joe for smoking weed and chastising him when, like, listen to this drunk.
Ripped apart, man. This is just what it is for me. And I have to
That's him talking
with this shit. I'm a fucked up individual, and I've been trying my hardest.
His words, I'm a fucked up individual. Now this is probably about 3 or 4 months ago, maybe. And he said he's been trying his hardest, right? And then like look at him now on the Jack Talcott giving Joe shit.
And I'm giving my life to God to the best I can. You know what I mean?
Giving his life to God.
And I'm ashamed, you know, the things I do and things I say.
The
things I do online.
Yeah, I'm ashamed. The things I do, the things I say.
And things I say to people. It's not the greatest. Giving my life to God to the best I can. You know what I mean? And I'm ashamed, you know, the things I do and things I say. The things I do online and things I say to people. It's not the greatest thing to say. I'm not Christ. I'm sorry. You know, I'm not the best husband. You know what I mean? Sometimes I lose my patience with my wife. But I always remember. I always remember that I'm not gonna be like him. It's the best I can do. The best I can do is say I'm not gonna be like him.
What up, Joe Cool? Eating and listening? Yeah, okay. Yeah, man, I saw that shit and I was like, oh, gee, man. I like the way you handled yourself, as usual. Transmuted the negative energy, you know, like water off a duck, Joe Cool duck back. It's usually the internet trolls aren't content creators, but it does happen. Yeah, he is a content creator. Yes, he has some creativity in him. I've seen it. Brown's boy says TBE says things on streams that will get you put in jail in Canada and UK. He does threatening crime. Yeah, like with the whole thing with Machine Lies. Thank you, Brown's boy, for that.
Best I can do is I'm not gonna rip apart my family because I don't feel like a man enough.
Yeah, I think he's from Iran or something like that. His family, but it sounds like he grew up in America. Anyway, so this is the guy that's giving Joe Cool and Jack shit.
But I fought so many battles and argued and yelled at so many people and all of those things that you can't do it every day, and you realize it wasn't the end of the world because that happened and all of that. And
yeah,
like everything else, the more
he was gone, he was wasted, bruh. He was an Iranian guy wasted.
Practice it, the better you become. The more you hold your temper, it becomes easier the next time. The more you tell a motherfucker how great they are, or whatever it is, though, you pick up good habits and let go of bad habits. It becomes easier all the time. Even though I still have a temper. It must be easy
when you smoke weed all the time. Yeah,
it helps, yo. Indica,
like that passive aggressive. It must be easy because you smoke weed all the time. Okay, yeah, Joe Cool, you smoke weed all the time. Look at you, Joe Cool, smoking weed all the time. Yeah, you should stop smoking weed. And be like this. Be more like him.
Like I rip apart my family because you're not giving me the manly respect. Shit, like fucking like Andrew Wilson with these people that live in this world of like privilege and shit like that.
What is it like? All these people talk about shit about Andrew Wilson, yet they want to be him, right? They're just mad because they're not him. Right, they want to be that guy. They have these scenarios in their mind, like if I was in that position, this is what I would do. Oh.
Like, you don't live in the world that I do, and you talk all this shit about like, oh, the man does this, the woman does that, the woman needs to do this, or the man needs to be coded. It's so fucking Islamic coded that I can't respect this shit. You know, my father was a fucking faggot ass fucking Muslim.
That's definitely against Islam to disrespect your parents, even if they do disrespect you, because they give you life regardless. It's all an act, Joe. It's an act for you too. Yeah. Mike says I'm getting another drop off in an hour. In fact, okay. Yeah. I mean, me personally, I can kind of see kind of where he's coming from for me because weed is not conducive for me at this moment for me to get what I need to get done. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I've had a relationship for 20-something years with it. Yeah, but the last 10 years or so, 12 years, I don't smoke anymore. But yeah, I'm not gonna condemn someone's like their routine. That's what they do. And he's just saying that it helps him through what he needs to get through. So did the what do you say? As for the 10 Commandments in Christianity, and he could get past one for the I mean, yeah, so be it, bro. I didn't know it was a contest about the 10 Commandments, but it's good to know them, though. I think if you do know the Bible, all right. Let me see. Oh, dinner time, yeah, for sure. Appreciate you. Enjoy everyone's eating dinner. It's me and Mike and Brown's boy, and everyone else. You didn't start smoking? Oh, really? Okay, interesting. I thought maybe you always smoked. Interesting. So it helps, Mike. What does it help more physically or psychologically or yeah, physically or mentally when you smoke? I'm curious because I had friends that used to smoke the ones with the high CBD. They said it used to help them with their pain and whatnot. Yeah, so this guy telling Joe Cool, don't smoke.
No,
should drink alcohol, huh?
Would never ever in my days respect that. Give me a fucking break, man.
Yeah, give me a fucking break, dog. Give me exactly. What's really going on, man? So fast forward to now.
Right, you're just like constantly smoking weed and yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sure.
Can you understand
What's up, Lauren?
It can help? Because I've found it helpful.
What's up, Lauren? Good to see you. He said, Jack said, I found it helpful. All right. Shout out to Ortho guy. He's back. He's back, man. Picking up where he left off. Blessings to him and his family and his crew. Mike Ball says, physically, it doesn't take away the pain, but it allows me not to focus on it. In turn, I just feel that's awesome, Mike. I'm glad it helps you. That's what I mean. Like, that's because like I don't do it like I used to. It doesn't mean like I have to be like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? Because like self-righteous or something.
My friends literally be like, if I'm like bitchy or something, everybody who loves me and knows me like, Joe, did you smoke today? Go smoke some weed. Because it will.
Yeah, and then you gotta go smoke that weed to be normal. You know what I'm saying? You gotta smoke that weed. You gotta smoke that weed, be normal.
That condescending, like trying to do that black Chicago accent or something. What he thinks it is.
What do you know about normal?
It's a good question.
Right.
Right.
You could probably benefit, man.
You don't know what normal is because all you do is smoke weed, and that's your bar. That's your bar of reality. Your bar of reality is I need to smoke weed.
You're assuming you could ask me because weed's a bit of a tool. Like this is late for me. I don't know what time it is. This is the first weed. This is the blunt I put out yesterday. This is the first time I smoked.
Smoking weed.
I'm sorry, I wasn't done because I had business today. I had things to do, so I didn't get high. This is my break. I'm taking a break, so I'm smoking. So that's the reality. I know you like it to be something different, but that's what it is.
It's funny because like Joe Cool, I can't really tell when he's high or not. He obviously doesn't smoke all the time, but the point is like regardless if he is high or not, he's always one of the top advice givers I see around when he comes around, and he has great questions, and he's kind, and he can be harsh too in a good way, tough love. But if weed makes him like that, like he says he uses it as a tool, go ahead and smoke more then, Joe.
And here, sincerely, you got to accept ownership on what you say. What you're saying is what you want to say. So that means you want to believe that.
So I'm
everything's negative. And,
yeah.
What was the last day you didn't smoke weed, Joe? Cool. What was
a
the
whole
last
24.
What was the last day you didn't smoke weed?
Yeah, that's true. Mike Ball. He says I haven't smoked and got high in a few years. I smoke every day, right? But with that, I know what you mean. You don't really get high, but other than that morning high, probably if you smoke all day, most of the day. But there are times where you just get blasted, and I think I've seen a couple times where Joe was pretty blasted. He was doing that nod. Yeah, he was like blasted, but he had it together. Yeah. Joe's a stay high smoker for sure. I used to think that's the only way to smoke. I couldn't even, back in the day, I could not even be like a casual smoker.
Yeah, what's up?
All or nothing.
Doesn't matter. I'll answer.
I'm just curious. What was the last day that
why?
you didn't smoke weed?
Why are you curious if not for?
So he's asking Joe, Toilet Bowl Earth is asking Joe, when was the last time you smoked weed? Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember Joe answering that. I would assume it would probably be maybe he said this is the first blunt of the day. I don't know, at least 8 hours ago or something. So what?
For your fixation,
yes,
of trying to.
You need me to smoke weed and be a weed head because it'll make you feel better.
Lauren says most people smoke as a coping mechanism from some type, whether it's physical coping medicine. Yeah, I can see that. According to the Black Pill, almost everything's a cope we do. Interact with our so-called friends, smoke cigarettes, smoke weed, drink, watch TV programs. But yeah, coping medicine, coping mechanism. I used to think I would never be able to live without weed.
Wait, you have something over
about your habits.
You're not just curious, nigga. You're curious about fucking, chicks and shit. You're not curious about my habits. I don't even know you.
Between you and weed.
Here, tell you what. You're not taking a hint. Okay. It's not appropriate.
Yeah, I'm really just asking a simple question.
I know.
When was the last time you didn't smoke?
And you're not taking a hint. Yes, you're asking a simple question. Please take a hint. It's time to stop that line of questioning. What are you doing?
What is this?
I come up to feel better trying to catch up. No, he smokes so much more of weed than I have. I'm trying to catch up and feel good.
Jack's saying, take the hint, man. TBE. It ain't working, huh? What's up, Wiccan? Good to see you, sister. Keep making that beautiful music, okay? Hello, everybody. Holy cows, man. Yeah. Look at Wizard coming in hot off whatever he was.
That motherfucker's good. That motherfucker's good.
That's right. We don't like yelling at people anymore. We smoke weed to be nice, motherfucker. What are you, man?
That's one thing though. Like smoking weed on the somebody else's channel. Some folks really don't like that. I don't know if it's because they might compromise. They may like TOS. They may think, or just it could be a bad look from what they're trying to put out there with themselves. Because to me, like weed is it's been for many years. It's like people don't really have a problem. Most people don't even smoke. With people smoking weed, it's just that when you in public, it's more. A lot of people be like, just be discreet about it. Just don't put it in my face, right?
You have to have the weed, don't you? Gotta have the weed.
It's either
fire in the hole, yeah.
Better yell at people.
Or you're not what, normal? What?
Actually, this isn't true, but I was just gonna troll you.
You gotta have the weed to be normal.
You said that 4 times. Why do you keep repeating?
He doesn't need to keep repeating.
keep it 100. That is a good. I mean, I think it's a good question too. Like, I mean, like, do you think you could function without it? You know, and I think Joe would answer me. I'll ask the chat, Mike. Do you think you can be normal, as they say? Or how about this? Is when you smoke, is your personality that much different than when you're on not smoking? Well, at this point, I guess you said you smoke every day, like always high. But you know what I mean, though. Like 2 questions: are you that much different when you're high than you're not? And 2, could you function and interact with people if you didn't smoke? And Mike said, yeah, I could function without it. My personality is the same if I smoke or not. Yeah, but yeah, I see, that's fair. Yeah, some people can't. Could that ask TBE, could you function without alcohol? Because it seems like I've seen you pretty sloshed on a lot of these, or a couple of these broadcasts. I'll keep it real. I haven't seen everyone, but what's going on, Logical Sparks? Good to see you.
With it, Jack. You know, this is just like sport. It's up to you. Don't feel like you're protecting me. I can fuck with niggas like this all.
Thank you, Wicked.
No, it's
Appreciate
not you. I'm trying to gain some sort of respect back to this moment.
I love it. All right.
Why are we doing? Because I'm asking him a non-aggressive question.
Because you're talking over me.
Sub up.
Yes.
Donate.
You're interrupting. You're repeating the question over and over and over, despite trying to interrupt you.
I'm looking for an answer. That's all. When was the last time
right. Why?
No, I haven't seen her.
That you insist on taking over our time together for this interrogation and prosecution? What gives you the jurisdiction? Please explain yourself. Why do you think you have the jurisdiction here and now to interrogate and prosecute another man who's sharing time here?
You don't need to be so hyperbolic. Interrogation, prosecute these weird.
I'm returning your ignorance.
That's what it sounds like.
I'm trying to explain properly.
He's trying to explain. Dub, thank you for that. He said, don't forget to sub up to my channel. Appreciate you. Drop a donation. Well, Wicked says welcome to everyone, but be sure to hit the like button, turn on your notifications, sub up, share. Have a blessed day. Yes. Sub up. Come up. That's a good way to donate. Let me hear your perspective. I'm curious. What do you think about this? Should it be do you think some people really need weed in order to function? Because I heard this when some folks say, like, I smoke weed so I can deal with people, right? Yeah. But if I didn't smoke, I couldn't even be talking to you right now.
You're turning basic questions into this grandiose, like,
you're dodging.
You're putting him on the stand. Oh,
yeah,
you made
a blank.
Sound like South Park right there.
What right do you have to
He's just flush wizard right there. Because he's speaking over people, is that why?
To not do it as the host asked. When he said it, more flowery jurisdiction, so and so, what right do you have to ignore what the host wants at his show? That's what he's asking you.
Pretty much.
Fine, Jack. If I can't ask any of your guests questions, I guess that's what
that's the dodge, deflection. My ex-girlfriend do that shit just as badly.
Well, technically, I think TB asked Joe Cool 2 questions. Like, now I can't even think about what one was. Like, do you need to smoke or something every day? Or was the last time you smoked? I don't think Joe answered him. But then Joe's asking him questions.
Do you have to ignore what the host wants at his show? That's what he's asking you. As the host asked. When he said it, more flowery jurisdiction, so and so, what right do you have to ignore what the host wants at his show? That's what he's asking you.
Pretty much.
Fine, Jack. If I can't ask any of your guests questions,
I guess that's what
That's the dodge, the flex, and my ex-girlfriend do that shit just as badly.
I can't ask anybody else on the questions.
Oh my God! Listen to the victim coming out.
Yeah, the victim. It's there, right? Mike Ball said, yes, people that have seizures and shit. Yeah, everything else is a cope, right? Remember my mom was offered medical marijuana when she was going through chemo, and she said she didn't want to take it. She said she didn't want to give a bad example to my brother and I, who were still younger. Years later, I ended up smoking weed a lot. Mike Jones bongs up. Mark Jones bongs up. Winning Joe Cool, yeah. What is it in Germany? It's United German Unite Day, the anniversary of when Berlin Wall came. That's awesome. Congratulations, Germany, for that. Families got back together and whatnot. Win for Joe Cool. If you'd like to donate, do so by super chat, membership, buy me coffee. Right? Donations are much appreciated. I really appreciate you, mods. So seamlessly you made that transition, Markello. So I'm gonna get some dinner. Then Wiccan steps up to the plate. Dove steps up to the plate. Appreciate you guys. You guys are winners. I love you. Yeah. So Jack Talcott's like, you're the victim. There it is.
So that's what he's asking you.
Pretty much.
Fine, Jack. If I can't ask any of your guests questions, I guess that's what
That's the dodge, the flex, and my ex-girlfriend do that shit just as badly.
I can't ask anybody else on the questions.
Oh my God! Listen to the victim coming out. Can I speak to the man? Can I speak?
The victim. Let's speak to the man. Let's hear from the man's word a few months ago. The man TBE who's chastising Joe Cool about smoking weed all the time, as he says. This is him drunk out of his mind.
Truthers want.
I think true. How do I feel? That doesn't mean I want lie to fucking people. I lie to people now. Lying is good now. I now lie to people and say, "Oh, this isn't what I'm fine. I have a great. My family's great. They live over here. This that. How do I live a life like that? Where do I go? How do I feel good about where's my conscience at? How do I manage my conscience between my own sanity and trying to appease the world around me? I don't give a fuck about any of that. I'm a married man now. I have a wife. Good.
Yeah, good. That's at least there's one good thing about him, I guess. Hopefully he treats her right. Let's go. By the way, much love, Jody. Good to see you. Thank you for your comment. I agree with you. I think weed is better than alcohol too. Damn.
Chill out, dude. See, you've got a chip on your shoulder, and I don't know what it is. I don't want to assume.
Have a chip on my shoulder, Jack. I'm literally just asking simple questions. That's all.
Right.
Why is that a chip on my shoulder?
Because of your attitude. It's been explained, right? Joe explained to you. I'm trying to understand, what is your deal here, dude? Why?
Why? No deal. It's literally just a simple question.
Right. So please explain yourself instead of repeating yourself. You're not thinking. Okay. You're doing this reaction. You're not thinking about what you're.
Yeah. Mark Jones says weed is harmless and has many medical benefits. Many medical benefits. Like it's Mike Ball was describing some of the ones that benefits him with this phantom pain and stuff, his pain. Weed is harmless. Well, weed may be harmless, however, certain people are not harmless on weed. Some people, when they smoke, they let it take over their whole life, and they end up being like not having motivation and not getting things done. Also being a burden on their family and whatnot. But there's other people that use weed that they may even feel like they're even better on weed than when they're not. But I've definitely seen weed fuck up people's life. Definitely. I've also seen it being a good compliment to their life as well. So
doing.
That's what I'm doing. There's a difference.
How about think outside? How about think outside of your narrative? Okay. I know you've got a mind and you've got an imagination.
I have a narrative now because I asked the guy a simple question.
It ain't just because you ask a question here. If you don't, please, it's okay. Joe, yeah. This is just my opinion, my guess. I said I don't know you, but people who go down that line, they need to find a negative, something wrong with the person around them as quick as they can. That is the best way that they have of making themselves feel better or superior. Looks like you're doing that out of habit. I'm guessing you do that with a lot of people. You were doing that when you came in. You were explaining to Jack his shortcomings and how everybody is fucked up. Some people must find shortcomings in other people because they don't have the good deeds and the good shit in them to actually make them feel good. So they feel good by comparison, putting other people down.
Putting other people down. Yep. And back to this man talking. He was talking shit about me, talking about years of talking shit about other people. This TBE, and then he had a breakdown, drank too much alcohol, and started babbling.
To me, this is the exact human beings.
He took a sledgehammer and just fucking destroyed it in front of us. Just Catalyst was like, you know, my wife made the right to like salty or something like that. Like the food was too salty or something. My father was just blew the fuck up. I remember him buying us a when Sega Genesis came out back in the day. That, you know, he bought us that, and you know, one day just out of nowhere he was just pissed, and he took a sledgehammer and just fucking destroyed it in front of us. Just like it was like insane, like Gallagher, like demonstrate
Gallagher with the watermelon. I mean, that sucks that happened to him, but it doesn't give you the right to be a menace to people online. You know, to this day he still is. Mark Ellis says, "Oh, I like this, Mark Jones. All in moderation, absolutely, my friend. I love it." Mark Ellis says, "Damn, you're reading my life right now, Gabriel. That's all my stepson does is smoke weed and won't work and wants everyone to support." Yeah, it's a shame we get some type of weed spirit, negative demon weed spirit, not even mother goddess that goes on, folks, where they just makes you content. Maybe and I think that's what it's supposed to do in a way, in a weird way. It's supposed to make you feel content with your life, and that's why I think for me, I think we would be a great icing on the cake, you know, once you get everything done that you need to get done, and you just can smoke and just relax and review the stream, or just drift out into space, looking at the stars or watching a movie, but after putting in some hard work, you know, because it does suck to be, especially if you have a partner, or if you are an adult living with your family and you're smoking and they can't even relate to you because you're all blasted. You guys make the responsible weed smokers look bad, in a sense, because you're making yourself look bad. Salute to all you guys. Yeah, you gave alcohol years ago. I'm sure it's done you well. You're looking great. Is he in high school? Oh yes, that's a good question, Markella. Is that dude? Well, he says he won't work, right? So I would assume not. She didn't say anything about school, but we'll see what she says. She said, "Folks, weed can be harmful to your body. The excess use to it. You know, he's unable to use the bathroom because he smoked." Damn, that's crazy. Ashley goes to the constipation, shit stains, huh? Shit stains. God damn. Shout out to Nano Shift. Where is he? There he is. TBE is a waste of carbon footprint. Yeah, I can't really fuck with them, even though I do like his creativity when he does the aesthetics he uses on the stream and whatnot. But that's not like nasty behavior for the sake of being nasty. Nastiness for the sake of being nasty. Not maybe you can be nasty as a response, but yeah, that's not a good look. So what's up, Shifty? Mark Killer gave up alcohol in 2023. That's great. I love it. But it is nice if that be able to have a nice cocktail every now and then.
In front of us, just smash the fuck out of it.
So, yeah.
My father was just an insane fucking person, and
okay, like father, like son. He says my father is insane. Like we want to give you sympathy, fam, but if you treat people just as bad, if not worse, than your dad treated you, how do you plan on wanting people to empathize with you when you're a dickhead? Speaking of someone who's not a dickhead and a good brother, what's going on, Machine Lies?
Nothing really. I was just about to start a stream and then I seen you live. Every time I'm about to start a stream, I see you live already. I'm like, shit. I gotta hop up in this one. I gotta hop up in here before I do my stream.
Yeah. I'll probably do the handoff to you. I'll be like, everybody go on the Machine Lies.
No, it's just music. It's just music. Don't fuck with it. Send it to somebody who will fuck with you, because it's just music on my end. So it's not
here's
really...
the thing, bro. But here's the thing, Machine. Like me and Shadow Buddha and I were discussing this the other night. Like the more I look at it, Machine, I think you're one of the only people that actually does fuck with me.
Yeah, that might be right. That might be right. Yeah, I can see how you would feel that way because I feel lonely out here as well. So right. So definitely, right. Like I could count the people on my on my fingers and shit that I don't even need my toes. Right? So that's what it is. That I could actually fuck with out here. So it's a very slim list, and despite of going for so long, right?
Right. And like you just ended up here a couple months ago.
No,
you've been at this for a minute.
Yeah.
Years. Yeah, and like you were my, like I always tell people, you were my first friend of support and shit. It was great, and you've been solid since the whole time, man. Which is rare in this panelverse. How people just go back and forth and stuff. So she said, "Peace and blessing." Shift said, "Piano says peace and blessing." TML.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Toilet Bowl Earth was one of my first friends out here. Right? So
oh wow! See
it's kind of weird. Kind of weird.
You mean this guy was?
Yeah, I related to him because he was brown. So I was like,
all I can ever, I would always welcome. We would always say hello to him when he walked in the house. Hey, Baba. That's what we say to. That's the name for my father, Baba.
Yeah, that's what my son calls me, Ba. Interesting, but yeah. So you're like, oh, another commonality, quote unquote, minority in the panelverse that are not only that, a brown one, and you guys bonded off or had a commonality on there, huh?
Yeah. I also saw that he was critiquing people like Jim Bob, even though he himself was an Orthodox Christian. So I found that to be a very endearing trait. When I first saw his show, I saw that even within his own tradition, just because somebody was the same religion as him, he wasn't going to, not hold them to a higher standard. And right, so I thought that was, kind of an endearing quality that they had. So I kind of joined forces with them because I saw they had Made by Jim Bob on their stream. Right, so I found a rare opportunity. Yeah, I found a rare opportunity to talk to him, but then I increasingly found out that their entire Discord was sort of like littered with sort of people who were very supportive of those types of people, right? Like the Ortho Bros, right? Even some people attending their classes. They even had somebody who made clips for Jay Dyer in there. So I found and then I found kind of weird hub.
Yeah, I mean that's yeah, TBE, Jody. She said TBE. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I was like looking at it when I first got into Panelverse. A little after I met you, I found his channel and I was like, okay. And he wasn't talking about times I watched. He wasn't really talking about people. I mean, he's kind of funny. I like how he brings up some of this truther stuff. I like his aesthetic. Got some style.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
like I remember you told
I
me
got
some
like
stuff about that.
Yeah, I got 24 hours over. Recorded of him talking about me. So
24 hours.
Way,
Jeez.
yeah, a lot of footage of him talking about me.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah,
And
even
Nana
threatening
says,
my family members. I'm even threatening people on my stream. I got footage of him saying he wants to grape Rock E and Rose 777.
what?
People on the Panelverse. Yeah.
You shouldn't want to grape anyone but Rocky, a man.
Yeah. Yeah. So
like, come on. The disabled woman.
He went on a tirade saying he wants to grape people. He was going to sexually assault all these people on the Panelverse.
Right.
So yeah.
Damn. He's wilding.
Yeah.
So Nano says, Shift says, those ortho bros just another grift with religion. Nothing new, huh?
Yeah, that's another thing is that TB is like saying he wants to grape people, and he's doing a stream in front of a Mary, a mural of the of the Virgin Mary.
Shit. Damn, this doesn't really match up, huh? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's why it's funny, like this crash out he had when he was like drunk and shit, drunker than usual. Right. He's saying all like he's doing better now and all this, but we fast forward to last night for me, and he's just like trying to shit on Joe Cool for smoking weed and shit.
Yeah, I missed that one.
What's revealing is your inability to answer.
Right from behind the keyboard, Jody.
I answered like 6 in a row. Right, it was.
Sorry, Joe. I'm sorry to do that to you, dude. What you're doing?
Is
that a man in a nun's outfit too?
It's actually really weird because despite being an Orthodox Christian, he's an ecumenical promoter. So he thinks that the Catholics and the Orthodox should be one with each other. So it's a picture of the figure from the movie. No, it's from the movie Kingdom of Heaven. About Richard of Lionheart. The guy with the mask on his face, right? So it's a Catholic figure, right? So so it's kind of weird that it's a Catholic figure that he has as his avatar, even though he's an Orthodox.
Got a lot going on. I heard Provo. He was going to a couple months ago or a month ago. He was started going to ortho services. He was talking about in his broadcast. So a lot of people are trying to combine stuff.
Jack, I'm not doing anything except asking questions.
No, please. Right.
Why is this such an issue?
You hold on. You keep repeating that.
I'm just asking questions. That's like telling the girl you just met. You're like, "What's your body count?" I'm just asking questions. Don't feel uncomfortable. Yeah.
Question is not. We're beyond the question now, dude. So catch up. Okay. Now we're in the process of discussing your behavior. Your
the machine lines. Thank you, Markella.
Question and since the question. So please break the loop. You're better than this.
My behavior behind the question. What does that mean?
How about you just be present here?
That's kind of interesting. But my behavior behind the question. Well, he's just saying a cool way of saying your motivation. What's your motivation behind your questioning? Are you really trying to help him out, Joe Cool, or are you trying to like shame him or something? You know what I mean? I think that's what Jack meant, huh?
Yeah, and it's like when you got like a serious problem like he has, admittedly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the problem. You have a public issue, so it's like, you kind of leave the ability to kind of critique others, and this is kind of the whole thing on my stream. Like, him and a couple other people used to come up and sort of try to gaslight me about whatever I'm covering or whatever. So I let them on. For the first few weeks I just let them on.
Oh man.
And then I started banning them.
Did I notice that they like, especially not Drew, but there's Toy Boy Earth, and then there's EBT. Is that his name? EB.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he seems to hang out more around. He seems to be a little bit more civilized, but he's still rough, kind of at times.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like the same type of, like, they'll stick up for each other from what I've seen. So so I attacked them as a group. The CBO crew. I call them the Cockboy Hotline crew. And so
CBO. So Drew is is he like the head of it?
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like a crank yankers type of prank call show.
I love that show.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. What it amounts to.
Real life puppets.
It's like
you say crank yankers.
Yeah, it's like WWE.
When I see that,
yeah, it's like WWE, like call-in show type of, like, crank yankers type of.
I see.
Trying to get past this
I'm
argument.
very present, and I'm asking questions is present.
No, what you're doing is you're using your questions.
I think it's true.
To control the narrative. Okay, and I'm trying to get you to chill out. You're not
okay. I'm sorry if that's what that came off as. No, I'm inquisitive about people and what they do.
Please, please. If you cannot censor yourself and stop repeating this, we're wasting our time.
The loop, huh?
Because every time I start moving us perspective forward, you bring us back into this loop again. It's a sign of an addictive mind. It's just what Joe was saying, and I don't remember exactly.
Oh, addicted to what? Holy shit.
How he was identifying it, but he was trying to talk to you like a man. He was offering you some genuine feedback on how you're coming through.
Chef.
And
but Jack, it sort of falls short when the man refuses to answer my question.
Oh my God, no! What you're doing is
he wants to know. He's been asking him the same question over and over again. Joe didn't really answer. He said, when was the last time you smoked weed? Yeah.
Your denial, your excuse is preventing you. Sorry, Joe.
No.
My denial of what, Jack?
If I can,
please.
We can just look at what happened. When I walked in, you immediately called me a weed head that smokes too much. The attack has not stopped. Your questions, even if they were super sincere now would be perceived as thusly. And add that on with Jack trying to move the topic, and you must know about my weed habits. I think Jack's correct.
I mean, you came in with a mocking tone. So yeah, I asked about your weed habits.
God.
Dude. I don't think he was mocking when Joe came on. What is that? 228. Okay, let's see. Let's see how much of a good faith this guy is.
Shit on me.
So this is when Joe came in. He claimed that he came in with a mocking tone.
Is this how it is? Is this a me problem or is this a problem?
Dude, this is what God is doing with me.
I just wanted to hang out with Jack because I
shout out to Frank Monday.
His fucking
Look away.
Frank Monday in the house from China, right?
Yeah, he's an OG
Look
for
away
sure.
From the darkness, my friend.
I'm not looking away from the darkness. I'm just like, it's just weird and bizarre how people are just like,
there's love for you too.
You think it's funny, Jack? You think it's funny?
It is funny.
You don't take anything seriously, do you, Jack? You think it's all funny? Yeah, then why should I take you seriously at all, Jack? When I came on here and said hello to you, you straight up just started laughing like it's funny.
Yeah, because it is. It's rather like cuss you out or laugh at you. It's like.
I thought it was something out of like joy that you were happy to see me, but no.
Let's see Joe coming in. What do you say? Condescending and mocking.
Out of this weird, sinister, like mocking fucking tone.
Here,
wait, whoa! He accused Jack of that. Okay, but
let me offer a wonderful change of energy. Welcome to the panel, Joe Cool. How are you?
Good day, guys.
Yeah, we didn't do nothing. Just smoke.
He just said good day, guys. So that's pretty mocking tone, huh? Joe Cool came in with, right, Rashid?
Yes, it looked like he conflated what he said to Jack, like it was Joe Cool.
That's the word. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like sort of like I don't know what you would call that. It's like emotional, like substitution.
Make it up worse. That makes sense though. I like that
Yeah,
emotional
that's why.
substitution.
Yeah, that's why I called myself his Muslim daddy. I said I'm your Muslim daddy because it's obvious that what I mean, right? Your
Taking it out on
hatred.
you.
Yeah, you're trolling my stream based on this one issue that my stream's not really about. It's not a Muslim apologist stream. And right, it's like
right, yeah,
about,
exactly, because this happened.
Code is so fucking Islamic coded that I can't respect this shit. My father was a fucking faggot ass fucking Muslim.
Hey, he's called you that before.
You're right.
Oh shit.
No, never ever in my day.
Well, it's just F slur, N slur. That's a whole stream. F slur, N slur. I'm gonna grade people. I'm gonna chill your mother. Even right. I'm gonna chill myself. Right. Last night his stream title was I'm gonna chill myself.
What?
Straight up. He just it's shock. It's shock stuff. It's emotion. It's a shock LARP or whatever.
Wow.
Right? Like
wow.
Like you're gonna run around, grape all these people. You're gonna blow up mosques and stuff. You're gonna do all these terrorist acts. Yeah, exactly. You're gonna blow up abortion clinics. It's just it's a LARP, fully.
Brad's boy was saying that he's 5'2". Is there any truth to that?
Right. Yeah.
Oh shit. So Mike Ball was saying, does this guy have a following? What'd you say, Machine?
He has a it's the same following as the Cockboy Hotline, like CBO crew. They all have the same following. He's extracted his following from their channel.
Right. Okay. And then he privatizes them. Shift was saying, Nanos is saying, yeah, just a loser. Yeah, I don't know. Mike Ball, are you familiar? Machine, right? Machine, Mike Ball.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, definitely Mike Ball. You guys need to definitely have a combo. I think it'll be interesting. Let's see.
Give me a fucking break, man. I'm sorry, Phils.
Have you ever gone sober for?
I'm sorry, Phils. I'm sorry, Phils. Back to Joe Cool being mocking and mocking tone. How he came on Talcott's broadcast the other day. Joe Cool is so mocking right now. I don't know what we're gonna do with that guy.
Gosh, your bitterness is coming out. Welcome, Joe. How you doing?
I'm not bitter. I'm just identifying what's happening in front of me. That's not bitterness.
It's not bitterness. He has a very bitter, biting, cutting tone.
I'm trying. I came up here with a new approach, and then the next thing you know, I'm being fucking shitted on regardless. It doesn't even matter what I do with you people.
I'm smoking the blunt just to make
you people. That's what a lot of people do. Like they just put everyone under the bus on the panel. I asked people when they did that on my show the other day. I was like, "Who are you talking to? You talking about me personally?" Okay, because that's not the case. Now, if you're gonna say those things and be big and bad, might as well name names, right? So let's see.
Beyond my
smoke some weed.
He's mocking Joe. He's the one that's mocking. Okay, fast forward back to that.
See, the victim finds excuses.
I'm not playing victim.
The victim finds excuses to change the narrative and make excuses for why they're rude, and that's exactly what.
All right,
you're
Mike's
doing,
up to Machine.
Waves. Dude, you've been around here long enough. It's not like I don't know you and your drama and your drinking and your other patterns. You're better than this, dude.
It's sharp today, Jack. Fucking patient dude was up here, with all of that negativity. You were laughing, you held your shit up well, and right now you're seeing well. I feel like you grew up while I was gone or something.
Joe, that's my hope. I have been working on growing myself. And the topic today, it's not just for the viewers. Again, it's for me. My goal is to become more non-reactive.
Yeah, that's a good way to end that. Machine, how would you say, in your mind, some of your teachers, what to look at for becoming non-reactive, or incorporating that into our way of being? What's some good people we can learn from?
Yeah, I would say probably UG Krishnamurti. You know what I mean? I'm not the Jiddu Krishnamurti, but UG Krishnamurti, right? Because he makes a pretty salient point about how the body is sort of rejecting feelings, right? So this whole idea that you thrive on emotion and feeling, when your body tries to reject even pleasure, right?
Right.
So I think this whole idea of non-reactiveness, I think it's about not letting things stimulate you. So at this point, it's a sort of mental hygiene, right?
There you go.
I would say in terms of turning off the notifications, not letting yourself be moved by like apps and different things, scrolling and that type of stuff. I think a lot of that stuff is reactive, right? Because you're looking for stimulus, right? And in that way, it's a spoon feeding, right? So it's a sort of unconscious spoon feeding, right? A passive intake of information, right? I would say that is the best way to have non-reactivity is like way woo way, obviously, right? Is to let the action proceed without thinking, right? Without thoughts, right? And that's involving yourself in a task that actually you can perform as second nature, right? So when you really are good at something or you really appreciate something, you do it without thinking, right? And it's those sort of tasks that bring out that non-reactive form.
No, I like that, man, because it's like even when you're doing work and you have a blockage or whatever, it may be some cerebral work, some intellectual work, writing or something. It's good to sometimes just get up and go for a walk, do some exercise or whatever, just to get out your head, or into your body. I'll say not get out of your head, but get into your body more. And it can really clear out some stuff.
Right.
Because you're right about UG Christian. I remember this one in particular when he's talking about the body was amazing. This short one.
Not that one I'm talking about. What is left here is the natural functioning of the body. That's what I'm describing.
It was already there.
It's already there.
It was already
That's
there.
the way the body is functioning.
Every cat functioning.
It's not looking at the way you are looking at that thing. That's the way, that is the natural state, not enlightenment, not transformation, nothing of that kind. I'm saying this is functioning in a very natural way. That's why I'm describing the sensory activity of the human body. Nothing else is there. Even this sensory activity is something which cannot be experienced. I'm telling you that this is the way it is operating because you think that there is some continuity there. For your sake, I am experiencing this thing using the knowledge you and I have to tell you that this is not the way it is functioning. The eye is not looking at the things the way you are looking at. So, if that knowledge you and I have about that one is absent, you don't look at all. There is no looking there. So it is not that I look at that in a different way, different from the way you are looking at. So when I am using the knowledge which I have, like anybody else, you and I are looking at the things in exactly the same way. So when that is not in operation there is no way you can look at anything, because there is no way you can separate yourself from that and look at it.
Shift says, I find the best way to be non-reactive is doing heavy ass weights. The beats come out. Yes, you and me both, and Shadow too, for sure. That's a good way for us, because you have to focus on the matter at hand, right? Not being crushed. Dude. So that eye he was talking about, TML, he said it's looking at something different than what we're normally looking at. First of all, what else would be looking at something besides the eye? Or is that just a false interpretation?
It's the thinking about thinking, right? That is the false construction, right? And that's where the level of reaction takes place. And I think that where I guess Krishnamurti is saying, sort of your thoughts and your perception of the thing are sort of one, right? And they're actually related to a function of the body, right? It's not some sort of ethereal presence, right? That's floating above the body, right? So this whole thing, and I think that that's a powerful statement, because I think spirit and flesh are one ultimately, right? So
yes,
so I
embedded,
think that,
right?
Right. So to think that they're not inextricably, linked, or that, one doesn't totally cancel the other out, because they're part of the same system, right? I think that's a unique insight.
What do you think about this whole concept of people said they can go somewhere else if they're having a painful experience, or you're getting a tattoo, or you twisted your leg playing basketball, your ankle, you tore ligaments. What do you think's happening when people disassociate? What are they doing there? Like, what does that look like? What's actually happening? If it is true that the body and the mind cannot be separated, what do you think's happening when we move our consciousness away from our body? We think we are anyway. What do you think's actually happening?
I think what it is just it's mind, right? So I think that physical things don't exist, right?
Right.
So when I say body, what I really mean is sort of function, right, which is more appropriate to mind, right? More mental processes, right? And I think that there is no body, right? This is what the mystics have really
nobody, yeah.
Came up with, that that there really is just mind pointing to itself. As a Bodhidharma said. So I think actually it's not mind over matter, so to speak, because there's no matter, right? It's mind attuning itself to spirit, right? Which is actually I don't think it's connected to body, right? So because it's part of the ethereal substance, so it's not connected to anything that's related to that can be distinguished by parts.
And then I see what you're saying, but then there will be people like, even maybe TBE, and then they would nitpick what we're saying right here. They're like, what are you talking about? There's no body. No, there's no things. Where does that come from, that way of thinking? Is that the mass hallucination that we all agree on? Or and what do you think about that type when people say that? Or what are they really truly trying to say?
Well, I think they're asserting a premise of a sort of mind-body dualism, right? But ultimately, the fact is that they believe that there's three different things, right? Spirit, body, and mind, right? So there's sort of a trinity of sort of substances, right? And I guess furthermore, these are primordial, and I guess they sort of etched this out because they had to understand, right, the findings of philosophers, because philosophy was the most up-to-date science at the time, right? So So when they looked at nature, right, they saw that it changed, but they said God can't change, right? So they said, well, God, or spirit, because they believe God is a spirit, right? So this is essential, right? Because to us, right, anybody in my line of thinking, right, God is not a spirit, right? It's a body, right? So I think it comes down to that God is the actual essential being, right? All of existence is in the shadow of the Creator, right? So
right.
So I think at the level of being, right, not only is all of nature technically God, right, but it doesn't exist, right, as well, right. So to quote Ghazali, he said, not only do you not only is everything you know actually God, but you know nothing of God, right? And he said both statements are equally true, right? So it's a sort of a mix of those things, right?
Yeah, and the reason we know nothing of God, even though it's around us, it's everything around us, is because what's up?
I guess because you can't describe infinity, right? Because knowledge is infinite, right?
I like that.
Trying to play the game, it's like,
yeah,
you could just lose yourself. I mean,
that's why I like non-duality when they say you can just point at it. The best you can do is point towards it.
Right.
Right.
It's it's a finger pointing to the moon, as they say.
Which is funny. It's Moon Festival here in Taiwan. It's the second biggest holiday of the year in Asia and Taiwan. Of course, Lunar New Year, but this Moon Festival, and one of the myths is the story of the princess who took some elixir or something, and she flew to the moon, and she became a rabbit in the moon, and it's interesting. And then there's like a warrior in there that tried to shoot the sun, because there used to be like 7 suns or something in this mythology, and he shot 6 of them down because it was too hot, and then he was left with this moon and the sun. So I don't know, but yeah, man. I don't get a chance to talk about this lately because I haven't put myself in a position to talk about things like this. But I think having these type of conversations does make it easier to be okay, like we talked about earlier, being kind of like, quote unquote, a few in the many over here in the Panelverse, for example. Because you're pretty much the only one having conversations about like this type of stuff.
So it's not that I look at things in a different way. Not at all. Huh? I am different. I am looking at things in a different. Not at all. So what I am telling you is, you think you are looking at that. What you are looking at is the projection of the knowledge you have of that. That's all that you are looking at. So it is that is creating that one. So don't ask this idiotic question of the philosophers, your Descartes and all that rubbish, you see. That's and all. So there is a thing, you see, whether you call it a chair or call it an object or call it a thing, it is exactly the same.
You are saying, more simply, you are saying that all the world does exist objectively, but it is only our projection.
No.
This mountain is there because I have some idea of Switzerland, of tree, of Switzerland, and so I project this mountain. But this mountain is there.
No, who says that? Who says that? You can't say that the mountain is there. You want to...
Why I cannot say that mountain?
So because you have been seeing that mountain all your life and calling that a mountain.
This mountain is there only because I project this mountain.
Yes, you see, it
is not there.
No, I don't say it is not there. No, it is not. No, it is not interesting. It is not interesting to ask that question. No, it is an idiotic question to ask. It's a silly question to ask there. It's good for a school classroom discussion.
No, but is the mountain there or not?
No, but as long as you are there, the mountain is there. So
and
what
if
are
I am
you?
Not there?
What are you? What are you is the mountain, the word mountain, the knowledge you have of that. That's all you are. So you think that there is something there other than the word mountain or the knowledge that this is Switzerland, that is ugly, that is ugly, that is...
That's quickly.
And that's all you are saying.
So the mountain is not an example. The mountain is not there. All there is the knowledge that we have that it's there. Did they get that right?
Yeah, and what he's saying is there's no separation between the knowledge and so you can't escape it with your thoughts, right? As Descartes says, right? He says, he says, I think, therefore I am. Right. So he's saying that thinking and existence are basically one, right? So he's saying that I can transcend, right, matter with thoughts, right? So he's presenting the problem of mind-body dualism, and then he's saying he's separate from nature, right? And what Yuji is, basically saying is that that's not true, right? You're not separate from the mountain, right? Right.
Right.
It's right there, right? The mountain exists because of you.
Exactly, the observer, huh? And he said, "Huh?" Dub said, "Huh?" Is there any way to make it even more plainer? I guess I'm sorry to keep bombarding you with questions, but I'm going to take advantage of your valuable resources, the knowledge you have.
Yes. For the philosopher Avicenna, right? He said, picture a man hanging in space. Right? He doesn't know, where he is. He said he's suspended in space and he's bound, on all sides. So he's just hanging like in the middle of space. He can't see anything. You can't perceive anything. Right? Yeah. But by thinking, of his own awareness, right? He perceives of his own existence. Right? So he's saying that, that even if you had no perception of reality, you would still come to the conclusion that there is existence because you can perceive your own thoughts, right? But what Yuji is saying is that reality is a product of our thoughts and our experience of it.
Okay.
Right. So that would be not true, right?
Yeah.
Right. So a person suspended in space is a person suspended in nothingness who cannot know anything. Right. Let's come to the conclusion. Yeah. So I hope that simplified things.
Yeah, I think a little bit more. Yeah.
Series of words. You are wanting to know what I am saying is the one that prevents the possibility of the eye looking at it without calling it a mountain. So then you wouldn't even see. All that I am saying has already become part of your knowledge. So it's impossible for you. Because you want to know. I don't know. It's not that I am a superior man, I am looking at. I really do not know. What all I know is what you know, what he knows, what everybody knows.
The knowledge is already there.
I know a lot more because I've been coming here for 35 years, 45
Vous avez quand même écrit que vous aviez eu une transformation d'ordre psychique qui était quand même...
No transformation is necessary there. Nothing there to be transformed, nothing there to be changed. There is no way you can stop looking at that without calling mountain. No way. No way. So you are...
Not even for you?
Nobody can look at it. Not me. I am nobody. You see?
He's not special guy.
He's nobody. There's layers to that when he says that. I love it. I love that when he says that. Because that's what I took from that. And I'm like, I think the reason why we stand out to certain people, to those who know, is the fact that like we know we're nobodies. So with that said, we actually look like somebody to other people. You know what I mean? Whereas the 85%, the deaf, dumb, and blind are more, they think they're, well, at least some of them, I'll say the 10%, be accurate. 10%, they think that they're somebody's, right? Yeah. But they don't even acknowledge the fact that they're actually nobodies. So it is.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. And he actually had a interesting, a video where they taped his dying, right? And he was, and people were venerating him, and he was telling them go away. What are you doing? You guys are stupid. Die like a slug, and that's it. Right. And yeah, he did not want to be venerated, or he thought it was stupid. He thought the entire funeral thing was kind of dumb. Right. So,
yeah, that's the ultimate nobody. He's like, I am being true to me, my nobodiness. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Pretty humble man.
No. Yeah. If there is no answer to that question, what am I burns itself out. Then there won't be any questions of any kind at all.
There is some other question.
No other question. All questions are the same.
All questions.
All questions.
Any kind.
Any kind.
So we have to stop there. Don't speak about things. Why we are here meeting?
Yeah.
Why?
You are the one to ask that question.
Why? Answer me.
You want to know.
I want to know.
Yeah, more and more. And through this, that will maintain its continuity. That's all. You are not even listening to me. Art of listening, forget it. There is no art of listening, there is no art of seeing. Just forget that. It's a romantic stuff, the art of listening. That the listener is interested in listening. And through this listening, that listener continues.
And through listening, the listener continues. Any thoughts?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what he's saying is that thinking and knowledge and experience are really one. Mm-hmm. Right? And it seems impractical to the people who are sort of part of a naturalistic monism, because they want to succumb to sort of epiphenomenalism, right? Because they think knowledge and experience are not the same thing. Right. They believe that experience can give you knowledge, right? And that knowledge is say you can know everything about color, right? Your experience of that color adds a piece of knowledge, right? So they said that since experience translates to knowledge, right? And it actually adds something more, right? But of course they're separating knowledge from experience in the first place, right? And they're separating it from thinking, right? From this process of thinking, right? So that's the huge problem, right? As Parmenides said, everything that is true for thinking is true for being.
Yeah. This like kind of like all is mind type of thinking. Is there any resonance with that?
Yeah, that's personally what I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I dyed them. I dyed them today, the colors.
Also.
If you are not here, I do some such.
At least you do something useful.
This is also an obsession, matching colors.
That's fine. Thank you.
You see, there is no way you can free yourself from your conditioning, no matter who says what.
So, you also are conditioned.
I am not trying to uncondition myself. Why are you bothered about it? Why do you want to uncondition yourself? Because some joker sits on a platform and takes you on a journey and tells you that you are going to have an unconditioned mind. That itself is conditioning you. You don't understand that. The very demand to uncondition your conditioned mind is conditioning it.
So there's no such thing as an unconditioned mind?
Not at all. And then you cannot describe that as love, bliss, beatitude, immensity.
I like that because that does sound like attractive. It has in the past, and I even heard it recently again, where it was like more of a truther person that's a truther, but they're more tapping into the quote unquote consciousness awareness, and they were like my whole being now is to uncondition myself. But it makes sense what UG is saying, in the sense that like that's never gonna happen because the mind is never gonna stop, right? Per se, you have to give it something, and I guess what some of us are doing is trying to give it, knowing that it won't stop. We're always going to be conditioned. We're going to condition it with relatively positive things. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, and that seems like a pattern, right? That I mean, new information cannot undo the previous set of information that you've gained. It just sort of adds on, I mean, it's a process of information overload, and it just the backlog gets bigger, and you actually don't get anywhere, right? It's just you have more info stored up, right? But it's not really there to formulate, new decisions, right? So I think this is indicative of the entire process of, just accumulating information. When that information doesn't match with our desires, and then it becomes a backlog, and it creates information overload, right?
Right. And and this is when people get burned out.
Yeah, paralysis by analysis, as they say, right?
Mm-hmm. And you gotta take that metaphorical poop. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah,
right. Extremely deleterious to our moral process of decision making, right? Because moral paralysis is perhaps the greatest form of spiritual poison, right? Where you have sort of a move towards indecisiveness, that's where usually the devil creeps in, right? As they say.
Yeah, right. You give him space to, right? Yeah, like the whole thing, the idle time. There's the devil, like it's the devil's playground. Yeah, facts, dog. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm almost too exhausted to engage in fuckery this last week, in a sense. Oh man. Oh God, peak Birdo. Oh man, you want to see something funny? Have you seen this person peak Birdo before? I said, just when I say involved in fuckery, this person is one of the most, dare I say, fuckery engagers that I've seen here in the Panelverse. They speak like a mile a minute. Hey, Peak Birdo, give us a sample real quick. What do you have to say about this? They speak a mile a minute of like almost nonsense.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know if it's true, but it's like it's weird, bro. Yeah. We'll see if they come on, but like there is a lot of characters engaging, and like I mean, you like to laugh and have fun and stuff, but it's like people make that their MO, huh? Like just nonsense.
Like one thing with Toilet Bowl that really strikes me is sort of his ability to sort of train to be like dumb. So like he has the ability to make himself look like a fucking moron, right? So that is a unique skill that him and a couple others have, right? Where they're able to sort of hide their knowledge, or hide how smart they are, right? So that is a unique skill because when they do their show and they talk about their topics, they're actually well versed on several subjects, right? So they don't so their behavior is a LARP.
Right. Yeah. And we can see through it. And by the way, Prick Birdo, you said you should tell Markella to get the F out of here because she ain't from my sector. No, she good. Well, you ain't from my sector, and how dare you talk trash about my friend and #1 mod, Markella. And actually, other than like to probably laugh at you in the show machine, like how ridiculous this Panelverse is, I won't be here in an hour. And maybe my if I was, my mind would change and not even have you up here. Damn. How dare you disrespect Markella? What's up, Cynthia?
Hi guys, how are you doing this afternoon? That guy, Birdo, is a trip. Why I encountered him the first time the other day, and holy,
no one's like him, right? He's very unique.
I've suggested we go back and listen to the interaction on like 0.5 speed just to see if we could even hear anything he was saying.
You're welcome, Markello. Much love you. What happened? What was this? He said, "Get out of my." This ain't your sector. This is all.
He's
the
from
above
the
sector.
beef.
I know who he is. I
He's
know who he is. He usually like bothers Resto and stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Markello and my girls, they're the ones that introduced me to him.
I actually thought it was Restos the first time I heard him. Resto, the first time.
Resto, yeah. No, it's not. Unless he like Resto does some crazy cloning,
right?
To talk to himself on the. Where did this happen? Because I want to get a sample just real quick. I'm not going to be here now.
I'll go find it. It said OTWs. I'll go find it.
I gotta show. You gotta show Machine. Me be tripping.
It's insane.
Yeah. No, but it was just crazy. Like this whole thing started when I Cynthia, this shit stained episode, Toilet Bowl Earth, Joe Cool, Philosophy of Poop featuring TML, Cynthia, Jack Talcott. Like this Toilet Bowl Earth dude, he was just talking mad shit about Joe Cool right off the bat, bro. It's attacking him from smoking weed.
That's him though. That's the way he is, right?
I know. Yeah. I mean, this is the way he is too.
They need like a little bit of time.
Fucking accrued. All the money that he saved up, his miser fucking ass. What did he do with that shit? He didn't do nothing with it. What did he do? He gave it to a fucking lawyer to protect him after he was blatantly found guilty for fucking killing her. Did he give any of his money to his children?
Is that story true?
I think it's 50-50 that it might be fake. Honestly, I'd go 50-50 because yeah, it's just like a lot of the Iranians, right? Some of them are Jewish, right, that came here, right? So if somebody was a devout Muslim,
a crypto Jew,
right? So I don't know. I get like maybe that vibe, somewhat, right? And the conversion to Eastern Orthodox Christianity seems kind of interesting. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, but like the murdering the story he was saying was his dad murdered his mother, shot her, and then harmed his sister, who's 4 foot tall, or something like that. Yeah, it's a lot going on there. But well, either way, that's a tragedy. However, it doesn't give you the excuse to bully and terrorize people on the internet.
Yeah, maybe because he did that character a few times where he like goes on stream and he's crying, right? And then last night he did the "I'm going to chill myself," sort of move. So I personally think it's a LARP. I mean, it's kind of like this thing where it's like he gets to now say that the name change represents a new, like, coming to terms with this past behavior or something like that. In terms of the drinking, especially because he was called out for the drinking, falling asleep on stream. I mean, right, and then then Cockboy Hotline made a stream, and he was like, "I don't want to work with them anymore."
Oh, you said that, damn. Drew
yeah, because he's like too drunk or whatever. So, so he told him to clean up his act.
Kind of like when the drummer gets too fucked up, they're like, "We can't even work with you, bro. We're gonna have to move on. We're gonna have to get They're gonna have to get Provo to sub, like to be come in, or anyway." But yeah. Cynthia, what were you gonna say?
OTW put it on like the highest paywall, which is like I can't get to it.
Yeah, Provo is another dude who's highly performative. You know what I mean? Provo is a highly performative dude. I've seen him change the LARP few times, right? Like from being like weird like Mormon, like he did a Mormon thing, and then he did a Zionism thing, where he's like pro-Zionism, then now he's doing a pro-Eastern Orthodox Christianity thing. So he's another guy who's very performative, like, right? It's like, like they're obviously like it's like a full-time LARP when they come online. So it's like,
yeah. Well, yeah, I would say that about Porvo. Like, I know, I can see that, but like, I like Provo. We worked good together, and yeah, I wish him the best. He definitely does seem like a stand-up comedy when I see him walking like all over this, back and forth with the microphone, holding the microphone. It's
I try to antagonize him.
Yeah. It's funny how he could do that, like hold the microphone, but then TBE, like he has to like nitpick you for holding a microphone. Remember that? Like he was just like, look at him holding the microphone like it's a so-and-so. It's like,
I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one.
That's one of the newer ones. It's like, dude, the bro's holding a microphone. You really that petty?
Or they don't. Some people they think it's more like organic or whatever. And then but yeah, it's a powerful mic for $20. Works very well with StreamYard. So
well, I'm holding a mic right now. So yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you do sound loud and clear, very professional.
Yeah, I don't like I like being able to move the cable around and being able to adjust where I'm sitting instead of like like having a mechanical setup. Yeah, I don't really like that.
Yeah. Fuck the machine. Now Markella, if you can find, is there any way you can find a clip of Berto and point me in a direction? Like an example of peak Berto, because he's definitely someone that everyone should experience at least a little bit. His
and that's another thing. With Toilet Bowl Earth and EBT, they could edit videos and even edit audio and sound, right? So why they produce like stuff that looks like terrible, right? It's kind of weird because I do like I try to make my show look pretty professional. It's just done with a screen recorder, right? So
yes,
I don't know.
No, it does. It look like something that I would see like on a avant-garde a cable or arts or educational programming. Definitely, it is top notch. Your broadcast, and even if you were just listening to it as a podcast too, very professional. Chuck in Tennessee, blessings, brother. Good to see you. It's been a minute since I've seen you up here, man. Dogma Free Radio. Good to see you. Yeah.
Yeah, blessings, brother.
Blessing. Yeah, Cynthia, so yesterday you said you went to OTW. How was that? I think I missed it.
It was pretty good. I was over there a couple of days this past week. So there was the Landry drama, of course.
Yeah.
Then there was Paw drama, but from other places kind of carried over there.
Okay. Yeah, he was reviewing our broadcast over here that we had.
Oh, they were?
Well, a couple of days ago. Remember OTW did, yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, that was that. So
yeah.
The same old.
Same old, yeah. Yeah, it's been a chill night.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys came up.
You sound tired.
Yeah, I didn't get much sleep because I forced myself to wake up at 4:30 in the morning, even though I went to bed like at 12. Something.
Why did you wake up so early?
Because I wanted to get this stream out, and I knew I couldn't do it later because I have to teach later.
Oh.
And I was like,
what day is it for you right now?
It's Saturday morning.
What time?
7:47 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I don't have no problem getting up if I have something I'm like, yeah, I have to do, especially if I'm passionate about, like stream it. Yeah. Yeah, because when I saw that TBE on Joe Cole, I'm like, what the fuck? It's funny. Then again, I'm like, this is so petty, and and a good example of kind of being open-minded, because honestly, and I was talking about it earlier, for me, weed is not conducive for me to get my stuff done right now.
Oh yeah, I heard.
I just get like sidetracked and stuff. And I would say it's more of a luxury. If anything, if I do end up smoking in the future again, it would be more of like the icing on the cake for me, where I can just kind of like rewind the shit of the day and all that. But then again, I'm not so dogmatic where dogmatic where I'm gonna act like I know how someone else's narrative of life experiences with that substance, with the medicine, because it's like I don't know how it. All I can do is trust them with what they say, how it affects them, And most of the people I know that's like that are actually getting things done, like Machine and some other people that smoke a lot. Oh, even you smoke sometimes, right? Right?
Oh yeah.
Like obviously you guys are being productive, so.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the way he was coming out,
24/7.
Joe, was kind of crazy. Even Joe Cool, yeah, you smoke 24/7, yeah.
I smoke 24/7. But
I used to.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing about it is that one day out of the week I quit for like 24 hours or something like that. It's usually Monday or Thursday, trying to fast or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's never like an issue if I don't have weed. I mean, so I don't know.
I couldn't think like that back in the day. Like when I was smoking 24/7, I really, even if I wanted to, I didn't have the strength or discipline just to be like, yeah, you don't need that, bro. You don't need that right now. It wasn't until I actually forced myself to move to another country where it's definitely not conducive to the culture or the laws. And the quality sucks too. So I'm like, fuck. So I just don't do it here. That was the catalyst for me to stop.
Yeah, it's also eating and drinking tea and different oils and tinctures. I'm a huge just fan of just cannabis in general. Just cannabis products. And so.
Yeah, they got to a point where I did like the tinctures and the oils. And and those used to get me blasted.
For me, it slows me down. Now, when I was younger, it was from sun up to sundown. Like second I woke up to the second I went to bed. However, now it's usually later in the afternoon because I try to be like on the go in the mornings, and then when I'm ready to slow down and focus on things more is when I'll do that.
Yeah. Kind of like the nightcap, right?
Right. But then
like
my kids can't do it because they get super paranoid and start freaking out and stuff. So that it's weird how it affects different people differently.
Yeah. I think the paranoia, definitely, if you're not used to it, that's definitely could be a thing.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's why I developed a huge relationship with cannabis, is because the first time I had smoked it, I freaked out. I just tripped out, and I started hallucinating and shit. And then I got really scared. So then I wanted to figure out what that was. And then because other people are just like smoking it and nothing happened to them.
I'm never gonna do it again. Or they'll say, I'm never gonna do it again. I don't want that feeling. Even though you probably didn't want the anxiety, but I'm sure your curiosity, your like a warrior nature was like, I want to explore this shit, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on? Yeah. I feel what you mean. Yeah. Dude, I had a good for the first like 3 years smoking, I had quite a few of those experiences where I got freaked out, but I would still keep smoking. And then I got to a point where I'm like, oh man, this is like, I need more and more. more and more. Yeah. It's nice. I used to love to go to edit videos and just make them really surreal and use the music overlays and podcasting. I used to have fun smoking and making them, and then like smoking and watching it on the playback. Yeah, man. Yeah. So I'm teaching tonight this morning, and I'm in my first class. We're reading this book called Challenger Blue. It's about a young kid in high school who's a schizophrenic, and the way the book is written is he's journaling his experiences in high school and living with his parents as he's slipping away from his sanity, and it's like he's living a double life of being in high school and also on a pirate ship that's going to the deepest trench in the ocean, towards the deepest trench in the ocean. Fascinating, but also confusing to read. Very psychedelic. What's up, Blue Ivy in the house? My favorite people, absolutely. Bill Ivy, it's been a minute. Hopefully you can come by. I think Tuesday is the next time I'm going to be streaming. I think you'll like the episode. It's going to be like streetology and some consciousness and bodybuilding stuff. Be cool. Yeah. Hey, do you guys ever meet a schizophrenic before?
Yeah. I've been married to one.
Oh.
Well, really? Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it like I could say I've met them online? I'm not sure if I've ever met one in person.
Yeah. Yeah. How is that experience, Machine?
Yeah, how was that?
And
that, like, what is a schizophrenic? Can you give me like some of the characteristics of them?
There's different types. So
Okay.
depending on what type you have. Now, if you got a paranoid schizophrenic, right? That's somebody who they could have, if they get too excited, like in terms of anxiety, right? They could start getting flashbacks to situations that they've experienced and think things are happening that aren't really happening, right? They can confuse people for other people and shit. Start seeing things hallucinated just from getting a little bit too scared or excited. So yeah, it's wild.
Do they go just up and down, or is it come and go?
I guess it depends on the person, right? But yeah, I think it's made up or whatever, personally.
Really?
But yeah, I think it's fake. Yeah, I think it's just like, I think people have just been through stuff and they got like bad energy, spirits, whatever you want to call them, right? That sort of prey on those weak aspects of them. So it is what it is.
Do you think it can be cured or healed by?
Absolutely, yeah. I think it can be healed with like herbs and fasting and stuff. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, anything can with that.
I think I read an article that it can be cured now.
Yeah, look at this.
I'm gonna have to go back to it.
I've seen this woman's shorts before. It's interesting. She's a schizophrenic, and she does this, like, tries to show us what it's like. It says, "I'm hanging out on her couch at night." Yourself? Oh wait a minute. There's a better one there. Let's see.
I like to watch the people who do art on different drugs.
Oh yeah.
Like the schizophrenic or the bipolar. Like,
well, that
drugs, different disorders.
I think that meme of the guy that was an artist. I think people say that's actually not. He was actually not a schizophrenic.
Right. Like a lot of people are.
Oh, Jason Pollock.
No, this one right. Oh yeah, Jackson Pollock. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Jackson Pollock is a CIA asset for real. You're in abstract expressionism. Its connection to MK Ultra. It's crazy.
Go ahead, man. So, what's up, OTW? You were just talking about your show. Cynthia was giving us the heads up.
Oh, I was trying to show him the interaction with the pink thing. What's its name again?
Yeah, Pink Brito. Yeah.
Yeah, but you had it. I'm not that high of a member yet.
Yeah, here's the thing, OTW. I think I was, remember. I don't know why I'm not right now, but but OTW, I remember you had said that if a creator will ask you if you could like drop the membership, so that so they can review something. Yeah, we did. I just want to show these guys about who Pete Berto is, and I guess he came in your broadcast yesterday. So if there's any way, maybe you could you could drop the clip in the back. Or and so we could watch that small part real quick,
because you have to experience
Peak Berto.
Yeah, you can't describe it.
This is a rare but a beautiful moment. Markella's coming up. What's up, Markella? How's it going? Are you ready,
I think
Markella?
she put something in the back.
Is that Markella? Oh, she put something in the back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Markella.
I think it's Pink Berto in the back.
All right, we got it. Oh, we got an OTW. So, well, yeah, you're always welcome to come up, OTW. Oh, by the way, speaking of maybe Pete Berto's schizophrenic. Shit, who knows? Check this out. So it says Brian Chaney, a painter, suffered from schizophrenia and decided to take a risk. Now, I don't know if this is true. Let's see. He reduced the doses of his medication. He surrendered to his illness and continued to paint. Okay. So we can say it's very hyper real. He was hyper realist before when he started, like very realistic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not very abstract, right? That's cool. Yeah. So he deleted himself, they said. Okay.
It's interesting to see their mind and to see their art, because like when he had all the darts shooting at
No, go ahead, Cynthia.
When he had all those darts shooting at his head, like, are those all his thoughts coming to his mind? Like, it's always interesting to try to decipher that type of art.
It is. It is always interesting.
You may never.
Yeah.
I mean, of course,
it's psychedelic.
Perspective. Yeah, it's just my perspective, definitely.
No, I like it too. Hey, Mark Kelly, what's going on, my friend? Number one Bob.
All right, before you play this, just know that this clip, he went on for 6 hours like that.
Oh,
6 hours.
Holy crap. 6 hours? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
That's wild. I know you're not. All right, so let's go. I see it. First of all, I want to say what's up to who was there? Oh, Clue Studios. You said the artist formerly known as NPC the Game. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to see you. And TB, what's up, man? It's not fair. My height viewed video was watched. Watching video was a TML show. You can see why I'm mad. It's not fair. My highest video was so you guys collabed on it kind of in a weird way, Bashid?
No, it was this negative review of a public debate that I had. It was his highest watched video that he ever produced.
I see.
Yeah, I downloaded it for show. Yeah. It's called The Worst Debate Ever. And it's got my face on the thumbnails. So.
The worst. Shit. And by the way, everyone, new people coming in and stuff, like, don't be ashamed. Donations are welcome.
I mean, when it comes to business and anything that's successful, a friend of mine the other day told me, he said, I don't know what it was, but someone was around and said, yeah, because money can't buy happiness. And he turned around and he said, no, money does buy happiness. You just got to give it away. That made all the sense in the world to me because it's the truth.
Yeah. Oh, before we do the Peak Birdo one, Snaps just sent me this one about Bob Ross real quick. We're talking about painters,
the Bob
right?
Ross theory. We all know Bob Ross is the lovable, curly-haired painter on television.
Okay.
But what if I told you there's a
to the
much darker theory surrounding Bob Ross? The Bob Ross theory. We all know Bob Ross is the lovable, curly-haired painter on television. But what if I told you there's a much darker theory surrounding Bob Ross? This theory claims that he's actually a serial killer, and it's all because of this painting right here. This painting is called Happy Little Accidents, but the story surrounding this painting is anything but happy. What looks like a typical serene forest landscape actually looks eerily similar to this location. This place is known as the Devil's Tree, and the bodies of 5 females were found unalived and buried here. Is this all just some strange coincidence, or was Bob Ross really a serial killer painting the locations of his victims for the world to see?
I think maybe just being ironic. He could be a serial killer, right?
Anything's possible. Anything.
Yeah. You know, it's funny how people they like that Steven character. He watched my stream the other day. He barely makes any comments on it, like for 5 minutes, and just lets it play. And look at this guy right here. I think this is him right here. Hey, what's up, man? I thought you were banned from my channel. What are you doing here, man? What are you doing here, man?
Crying?
Yeah. Why are you here, man?
Please,
it's so wild.
Are you crying?
What the hell is this?
What is wrong
Nigga,
with
please. Where? It's you. Crybaby Gabe.
Yeah.
Aw.
Hey, but okay, if I'm hold on, dude. I'll let you get your shit off. But if you're if I'm a crybaby, okay, if I'm a crybaby, why are you incel?
You're a crybaby. I'm not
pussy
I
and
have a
shit,
girlfriend.
Bro. Yeah,
You're
right.
a crybaby.
Stop lying to me, bro. Come on, bro. That guy has a girlfriend. Let's go. Come on, man. What the hell?
Think this person lives in a cave in the forest somewhere, but that's just me.
like I would say Fiona. At least she's kind of cute, Fiona. But
I don't
what you
know.
call it? Like he probably looks like he doesn't have no girlfriend. Fuck that.
Would that be an example of schizophrenia? His outburst and stuff.
Right.
I
think
that was
it is
wild. Like he came up a second after you mentioned him, so that was weird.
He's
that was weird as fuck.
Yeah. People be listening, bro. He's like Shadow Buddha says. I agree. He's an obese loser incel, right? And that's something that he really should probably focus his time better than utilize his time better than doing stupid shit like that. Yeah. That's how like gay people are. Like he's banned from my channel. Yeah, he has to make this. He like watches the videos.
Several accounts.
And anyway, is that Imperious? No, that wasn't him. But they both like to use the N-word, which is fucking weird, bro. It's not normal shit.
Would y'all consider Tommy schizophrenic?
I'm not a psychologist. I think he's fucking.
Would that be like just an outburst?
Weirdo.
And yelling?
I mean, Tommy is an actual actor. I don't know if you know that, but yeah, he's actually just an actor.
Oh.
Like he's actually dressed up as different characters, and yeah, he's actually admitted that on his show. So I don't know if you guys know that, but yeah. He's admitted that several times. Like that, it's a LARP. He's acting.
I really don't watch Tommy. I've just interacted with him on panels here and there.
Yeah, I really don't watch him either. But but from the different times I've seen him on the shows, I've heard him say that.
So yes, yeah. So look at this. We got Steven, Jody. That was Steven, the dude that we did the stream about, where he was doing that Black Jesus watermelon shit. Tried to, not trying, but being very fucking racist and bigoted. That was him. He can't get enough. So you got guys like that. You got you said Tommy, and then you got Pig Birdo. Thank you, Markella, for bringing this in. Look at this. No, this is Pig Birdo, Machine, and Jody and everyone else. He was in the chat earlier.
Hey, like I said, I'm just like that. I just tell you, know about this because it took you out there, I'm not taking my break in because I guess I'll tell y'all ain't gonna be no motherfucking man. Tell me, y'all told your motherfucking man saying so this way, this, I mean, and like I said, it don't even matter. I mean, I guess anyone, it's all I got my one motherfucking panel, and guess what?
You understand that, Machine? Panel?
I was just thinking if I was kidnapped And he was one of the kidnappers, and like when the kidnappers would go back out and do stuff, they would leave me there with him. I would like go crazy just sitting with him.
Yeah. I mean, Clue tried to talk to him. Like he always bothers Markella, tries to like, right? Markella, you fire up a stream, he'll try to jump on or whatever, wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went over to Will's to go find hers, but I guess she's private in it. So, but that one, Nicolina, captured. And I just want to say rest in peace, Biz Marty.
Okay.
That was a panel that he was on.
Okay. Rest in peace. Yeah. And and rest in peace to you and your loss a couple months ago, Markella.
Thank you. It's still under investigation. I still haven't got no results yet.
Wow.
So
I'm telling you, man. Neutral ground. What's up? Happy Friday. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Thank you. Yeah, happy Saturday. It's Saturday. So here we go. A little bit more Peak Birdo.
I mean, guess what? They almost bring the job every day. I mean, they all got motherfucker. I mean, rain every day. I mean, they all got motherfucker trailer every day. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, and like I said, at least I get around on this motherfucker. I mean, YouTube race. At least I'm really. I mean, at least a lot of people say, I mean, very, really, screen recordings. I mean, but at least I mean, a lot of people that don't know they visit. But like I said, at least people take videos. I mean, but like I said, at least people talk about me. At least doing on a regular basis. And like I said, you're doing this every Friday without at least
Machine, any thoughts?
Yeah, kind of sound like the auction guys.
Thank you. I actually have told him that he needs to put his talent to good use. He needs to become an auctioneer.
Yeah, that's what we said too.
Yeah. You're right.
People are doing that, and then, like I said, I'm not even gonna get my freaking time. And like I said, I've been doing this on a regular basis. I mean, I can not really believe I get my freaking thing. At least I get around this motherfucker. At least there are people that says to me. I mean, at least at least we follow me around, around now. And at least people do on a regular basis. I mean, like people try to sit there and they wouldn't be, be motherfucker afraid of you. And I keep trying to say I'm not afraid of anybody. I mean, they try to, they're
Yeah, that's Peak Birdo.
Can you imagine that for 6 hours?
No.
I don't know how he done it. Honestly, I really don't.
Where was he on there for 2 hours?
That was 6 hours on Biz Marty's.
And then now did Biz Marty have him in the back, like down below? And then we bring him up. That's what Resto does. Like he'll drop Peak Birdo in the basement, and then he's spurring Peak Birdo, and like we'll be talking. Me and Resto will be talking, for example, for a couple of minutes, and then he'll bring back Peak Birdo, and it's like he never stopped talking.
Marty just let him have it.
Okay.
I think that OTW and I did a thing where we noticed that if you bring him up, but act like he's not on stage, it takes him a second to get going. But the second he realized he was on stage, he went into it that quick.
I see. Yeah. I see.
My nigga.
Microphone check.
OG?
What is this?
What up,
What's up, OG?
What's good, guys?
How's it going, Joe?
You got it. I just tuned in and saw somebody rambling like he was an auctioneer. That y'all got it right, but I don't know who it was or what was going on.
Pink Birdo.
Oh,
yeah,
Pink
he was in the chat earlier.
Yeah.
No, so Joe, like I'm gonna perk my interest on Jack, seeing you on Jack, your interaction with TBE. What's his new name now?
I forgot. I didn't know it was
Modern
TBE
something.
until after
He
I
has a
left.
new name?
Yeah. I didn't know it was him until I left and I heard, I think, Blanche or Jack say formerly Toilet Borough Earth. I said, oh, it was that knucklehead. Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ancient waste, modern gay, or something like that. It kind of sounds like modern men. It kind of sounds like modern men lost again.
Right. Yeah, that's what it made me think of when I read that long ass title. So.
Even though I never heard them talk, it's like everyone be watching.
Oh,
even if you don't see them.
TBE and Modern Man have been on a panel together. Like,
really?
Modern Man went over to TBE's one time.
Oh, he makes. He's been making the rounds, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, Joe. This is the guy you were talking to that was telling you about your weed smoking.
Yes, I know now. I didn't know it was TV.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm looking.
I don't want it. It's
This guy. You're nothing about his alcohol abuse.
Life has just been ripped apart, man. You know, this is just what it is for me. You know, and I have to fucking deal with this shit. I'm a fucked up individual, and I've been trying my hardest, and I'm giving my life to God to the best I can. You know what I mean?
So making fun of Joe Cool. Not that
What is he crying about? What is he upset about?
It was a few months back. He
his life
got
falling
wasted
apart.
in
Did I
his
hear him
life.
right?
That's what it sounded like.
Is that him right there? I'm looking at. Is that TV?
Bye, Marcella.
Oh, bye, Markella. Thanks for coming up, sis. Much love.
Bye, Marcella.
No, that's not him. This guy looks like him. It's Mike David from Red Bar. Kind of looks like him, though, huh?
Okay. All right.
TML. Yeah.
And I'm ashamed. You know, the things I do and things I say.
He's ashamed.
The things I do online and things I say to people. It's not the greatest thing to say. I'm not crying.
Yeah. That's why I thought it was ironic he was talking. When he was talking to you, that clip was playing in my mind.
Interesting. So you had already seen that and knew of that. That's interesting, Dan. You saw more. That's interesting.
Yeah. OTW. Yeah, he's great. OTW, one of your favorite channels. Went to the merch store. Okay. Would you get a hoodie? Yeah. But so what's up with you, OG?
I'm taking a break from my editing and just ate again. I would not fucking ate last time I saw you. I ate again. And I'm taking a break, so I'm gonna smoke break and hang out with you for a while.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, don't tell TBE because he's gonna get mad at me smoking weed and shit.
Yeah, he was already in the chat. I don't know if you saw him.
I
said
did
one
not.
thing and left.
I didn't even look at the chat.
Yeah.
I was looking. You was I was about to say you was the first motherfucker I saw. You was the second.
Blue was there to you.
I just sent her the link telling you I was here. Okay, hey, Blue.
No, you said that his episode that he made reviewing Machine Lies, his stream had the most views.
I wonder which stream, because TML got some interesting shit. I think it's interesting. You think it's interesting?
Yeah, but it's probably a shit talking stream, right, Machine?
Yeah. The Tariaq debate. The debate I did with Tariaq that one day. I know you. Yeah.
I don't know if I saw it, but that's interesting.
Yeah, he's getting better at debating.
Yes, I agree. I told him today or yesterday. Whatever, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
He was debating you, TML, or someone else on your show?
It was me, but it kind of turned into a debate. One of the debates I did, it kind of turned into a 2-on-1. And then Hank versus everybody. Hank just took on everybody.
that's how it goes. Tariaq he's always giving a counter opinion and pushback, and I love him for it. And Hank wants to fight everybody. Whenever he comes, he wants all the smoke. So that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Hank, huh?
Yeah.
That's right.
I like that.
What more? Yeah. I don't know, man. So I don't really have much other than I'm ready for my break. I just have to teach a couple classes, and I got 4 days off. So it should be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you got planned, bro?
Just chill.
You got an old lady? Or is that too personal?
I have a wife. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
When I ask you what you got planned, even if she's not an earshot, you say, I'm gonna make sure I spend at least a day or two with the old lady, right?
Right.
That's
a given. When I say chill, I mean I mean, chilling with this beautiful lady.
Very good.
Right there. My son.
Yeah,
This is the old
good.
picture of my son right there. But
yeah.
So actually, my son has a triathlon scheduled for like on my birthday in November on the 10th. So
Running,
we're probably
biking,
gonna get and swimming.
And swimming. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. He's only 7 and he's already done like 8 of them already. The junior ones.
I'm trying to figure out how would they do that because I know your kid is young.
Yeah. Was
it out? No, it's very scaled down.
Yes, I'm wondering
Crying
when it
Clown,
comes
how's
to
it
the
going?
water part in particular, because I know they ain't, well, I don't know, maybe they do shit different over there. I know they ain't putting them in real bodies of water. I'm assuming since they're young,
I mean, some of them they do it on a lake, but it's very shallow.
Okay.
But it's
Well,
very shallow, that
that's
part.
okay, then. All right.
Most of the ones that he did were they used a pool.
That's
They
what
had to
I
do
was
like
wondering. You had to
they had
run.
to do like
and you
100
end
meters.
up by the pool, and then you do a few laps in the pool. That seems safer for a young person.
What it is, you start off in the pool, then you run out there, and then you put your shoes on, and then you ride your bike, then you do the running.
As soon as I decided to stay in, I'm getting texts about action up north. I'm sorry, I'm talking out loud. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, he was the
there-
fastest kid.
Man,
But,
how many kids enter that?
hundreds, but like his age bracket, there was like about like last time like 98 kids.
Wow.
And he placed this one that we did last year, he placed second.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do they train for
first
it?
for running?
Does he like get up in the morning and go like Rocky, get his raw egg? And go, and go
No, that
running?
that dude likes to snack, man. Yeah. Like, but no, no, I take him to the track.
Wow.
Because we live by the university right here, the National University. He'll run laps. It's funny because we'll be running laps, and he got this little like. It was really funny when he was 5 and 6 because 5 and 6-year-old like running around with the college kids around the track.
Wow.
They'd be like, "What the hell, man?" Yeah. No, he likes to get after it when we motivate him for sure. Yeah. But that's why I'm not too hard on him when it's like it's free time. Let him play his Fortnite. He has his friends. He plays with that, and then because with sports and school, the guy's time is taken up. A lot of his time is taken up.
So you want to make sure he enjoys his free time. I dig it.
Exactly.
And if you can get the added benefit of him doing that free time with his friends and stuff, that's also good. That's going to help him relax even more. I agree with it.
Because when he's playing the game, like either my wife and I are sitting there, so
Cool.
we know
Very good.
We can hear
Very
everything.
good. Very good.
Like he has a friend. It's interesting. A friend in Qatar.
Yeah.
A young boy, and then there's another friend in India, and one in the Philippines. It's like their little crew.
I'm curious.
Cool, huh?
I think it is great. I'm wondering. I don't know. Maybe that's just some racist prejudice shit. But I'm wondering if the kid in Qatar lives under some strict so and so. I don't know what it's like. Last time I remember, Qatar was in the midst of some bullshit when we was over there fucking it up.
Yeah, it's pretty modern. That's why I was.
Cool,
yeah, that's why I was kind of a shocker because Qatar is like part of the GCC, on the Gulf Cooperation Council. So they're kind of like modern.
Okay.
They're kind of like like a lot of those modern countries like UAE. You got Saudi Arabia, right? They got big cities. All that stuff. But yeah. Anyways, I got but I gotta go. Blessings to all of you guys.
All right, peace, man.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna fire up your stream pretty soon?
Yeah. It's not anything big. It's just music. So if you guys like music,
but you're the music guy.
Your music is
so
good.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah. Tomorrow we got something different. Tomorrow we got the regular show, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So so yeah. So come by. We might have a special guest tomorrow. To talk about some special philosophers like Hegel and Jacob Boehm and Teilhard de Chardin. So
oh yeah,
So yeah,
Heaves loves that D. Chardin, the Jesuit.
yeah. I told her to come through and read it. If she has the book Phenomenon of Man available, so we might have her on as well. We might have a Himsa on. She likes that book, so I'm saying it's an important text, but blessings,
blessings, brother Bashid. Thanks for being there, bro. As always.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks for your wisdom.
Don't worry, I'll have make sure Himsa gets there. I'll wake her up in the morning, give her some breakfast, and put her out the door so she can get on your panel. Don't even worry about it.
Exactly.
You're gonna give her the Spartan kick out the door.
Yeah, I was thinking the smack on the ass. Get on out there, but a Spartan kick, I guess.
Wizard, you be Spartan kicking people?
Oh yeah. Check out the video in the back chat.
Wizard, your clown was hilarious.
Hold on. We got. We're just gonna take OTW.
What's up?
Hey,
What's
it's
up,
the
man?
real deal, OTW.
What's up, OTW?
Hey, I'm doing
Let's see
good.
it.
I just finished the new intro for the
Oh, yeah,
Concordium.
let's see that.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking cool, guys. It's cool as fuck.
Let's bump Wizard shit and see OTWs. I'm kidding.
Wizard was the first one to see it.
I'm kidding. Wizard had something in queue.
Yeah, mine's just a short one, and you guys are gonna fucking love it.
I got you, Wizard. This is Wizards.
Clown is hilarious.
We have the footage.
Oh, fuck you, Wizard.
Why? What's on his mind, Wizard?
Was it a Joe Cool dig or something? What happened?
That's
I have no idea. And then why is your clown pregnant? I don't know.
Snafu. That's snafu. That's snafu.
Oh, the
we got the footage.
That's right.
It's the last part where he said, "We got the footage," and then his eyes get big. That shit looks spooky as fuck, yeah.
It's already got 2,000 hits.
Oh, right on.
I just put it out at like 4 o'clock this morning.
So Steph, it's all because of Snafu and your collaboration.
Right, Snafu can take credit.
That's my buddy now.
We have the footage.
That's the clip. Everybody gonna steal that. We have the footage. Everybody gonna steal that. If they smart. Yeah. I can see all my friends using all they do is threaten niggas with receipts. We got the footage. That's every day of every life of half the friends I fuck with.
For it.
Mine's backstage.
Oh, is yours backstage? I want to see yours too.
No, I see it to OTW. Yeah. Just so it's even, I got to play the zebras in the background. Snafu was a friend of the show. Did you guys watch the interview? It was good. I thought it was good.
I did not. It was today.
You didn't watch my? Oh my god!
Man, it was
a snap.
Been, he was
I feel hurt a lot.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was good, man. Joe, you need to watch that, bro. If you want to find out about me, and also Snaff was having a good time, right, Cynthia?
Yes. He would ask the questions and answer them.
Awesome.
I remember you couldn't even communicate with snaps. Now it's like, it's like changing.
It's OTW work, the building with them, and also I think that one time I came on his show like a month ago when I had like a real kind of like a heart to heart on OTWs about like how you been doing, bro. Nobody ever asked you that really, so I was like, I like them. But go ahead, OTW. What is this? You said this is an intro.
Right, it's the intro I'm going to be using when I'm going to be doing the Concordian. Yeah, the game. Well, the role-playing thing.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Good job so far. Landry who?
This is like a real show intro. I don't know about that, but this is like a real show intro.
That was awesome. Let's go. Look at the look on his face. Oh shit!
Whoa!
That was nice.
Look right there. Hey, pause this. OTW, can you pause it? OTW, pause it.
Yeah, sure.
This is really good. So this is really good, dog. This is like a straight video game movie and shit.
You gonna kick Landry out of business, bro. We gonna have to, we gonna have to private this stream. Landry gonna be mad, bro.
This is crazy, dog.
Landry's moving in with you after this.
Yeah, he gonna be trying to get some booty after this, bro. Support us. This is really good so far, man.
Shout out, Buddha. What do you think about this? This is dope, huh? Buddha in the building. Yeah.
What's good?
You're gonna have the best AI video.
Markella's the best. Yeah.
You're gonna have the best AI video compilations in the award show.
This is
oh yeah, that is a good. Ooh, it's gonna be a good award. Thank you, Cynthia.
Best short
for that. Yeah, yeah.
I
Best
told
shorts.
you I'm gonna win 3 awards this year. I remember I said that.
Yeah, you said that. I remember. Yeah.
Hey,
keep going.
Just we're not even halfway through.
I know. Who's that?
Moose.
Good job.
Wait. Pause. I'm sorry. I have to say pause.
What?
No, because I want to give it up to OTW because they may not be in the best of turns, but he's keeping it real. Like that's definitely someone that needs to be in it. Whereas these couple people, they did Panelverse tier, like Hornet and Mike Epp.
Yeah.
And Neve and what's his name and Crab.
Crab.
And sorry, Crab, I love you. But like some of those ratings was because they don't like a person, they completely kept them off the thing, which is I get it. I think certain people need to be on there no matter where they're ranked. But I'm happy that OTW didn't go that route.
I understand your point.
You know what I mean?
Take this advantage of this opportunity to slam. Everybody's getting an equal shot here. You're an outsider. Everybody's getting an equal shot. Except the only thing you would have noticed is Paul is the first one. That's the only thing that stands out.
That's either first or last in respect.
Yeah, where's OTW? Where are you at?
He'll be last. That's why I put my last.
I was the first one.
Right.
You was.
Maybe they showed OTW.
I'm Paul.
It starts out saying starring OTW.
And he got the little Dr.
What's up, Rocky?
So I'm talking about outside of OTW. He introduced everybody else. Paul, there he is with the Doctor Strange hands. But yeah, it starts off with Paul. It is what it is.
Okay. I won't stop you anymore, OTW. You can start from the beginning if you want.
Yeah, because I didn't see, is that you? We didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, but we don't see.
Let's go from the beginning.
I saw it.
He likes
it. Okay.
I saw it. Joe said it was good when he saw that.
It's not moving. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, my computer's
That's
lagging a bit.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
No, OTW, just start it over. Run it back, bro.
No, yeah, run it back.
Run it back.
All right.
I'll shut up.
Hold on a second. Oh, my fucking computer's driving me crazy.
Oh, your energy's too hyper right now. You're too excited.
It's you guys' fault. You're throwing all that positive vibe there.
I'm not used to that shit.
My hands are shaking. You know, okay.
OTW, you made these clips?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I made everything from scratch, man. from
Good
images
deal.
that I prompted
Hey,
and shit.
I like the blue. The blue. Should put some blue beams in there, coming up from the castle. Like the blue diamond was cool.
Mm.
Man.
Like blue
I'm
beams.
sorry, I meant you to stop, man.
There's a statue of Trump and Epstein in front of the National Mall, apparently, that they took down and now they bring it back. Oh, no, shut up.
I like the castle, the way it comes.
Yeah, like a blue beam. Going up from the castle.
You got Paul looking hella gay.
He is hella gay.
There it is. There it is. Blue beam.
Look at that.
That's a great look.
That's the blue beam right there. He had a blue beam coming out of his sword.
Almost look like Tommy almost.
Yeah, I know.
Like Flo with a great beard. Rose looks good.
It is good.
Freedom.
That's dick, bro. That's dick.
You got that voice. Oh my God, Cynthia.
I like it.
Cynthia.
Thank you. Wow.
You're looking good.
Who can that be?
Snap.
Snap.
Oh, I like Snap.
Yeah.
Job, OTW.
That is so Snap. Oh, look at Snow.
Snow. Again, not taking shots at people, giving everybody their props. Terry.
T-Ray. Look at Terry.
T-Ray.
There's Tommy.
Let's go. Oh shit, who the hell
Look at
is
that
that?
bit. Oh,
Hey,
that's
wait,
right.
yeah.
Wow. That's Wizard.
Wizard.
It didn't look like it was smiling.
Nigga smiling. Mitch.
Oh, look at Mitch.
Okay.
Purple.
Blue bass. Yeah, it's crazy.
I love it.
Nice B-roll.
The wildling. Goblin.
Oh wow, that's good. Oh, there you are, OG.
The High Council.
Man, I like the way that at the end.
Good job, bro.
I
You're telling
like
it
the
is
way
fun.
you made their faces move and swoop that. That was nice.
Trinity. The Trinity, huh?
Wait a minute.
And
I
I'll
like
have you
that.
guys-
Council.
And I'll have you guys all know it was interesting that the one guy that's been seen as the angry old man on these panels is the only one that was smiling during that clip.
I did notice it, but you're right. I don't think a whole lot of them were smiling. Maybe Dick, maybe Freedom growing.
No, no, that was dope. But
if I was
bro,
able to do that, was
Oh yeah, you're right.
smiling too.
Yeah, you're right.
But
Dick was smiling too. You're correct. Yeah.
no, my thing is though, bro, you didn't even put me in that shit, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the hell is that about, man?
That would be like a 30-minute show if he put everybody in there.
But bro,
it would have been a freaking movie. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, you come on, yeah, that's true. But you come on my wait, hold on. You come on my broadcast. You say hello, then you say, "Can you play this clip?" And you don't even put me in it. What the fuck is that about? That's
don't
weird.
even have any photos of you. I have no. All I had
No,
was
but you
a Lego.
You did on the. Well, yeah, I mean, you had that one.
What was I wasn't gonna put a Lego in the clip, right? I mean,
no, but if you look at my videos, I have videos of myself. But anyway, I mean, there is video of me on my channel, but
that's not hard for me to fix. Though.
I mean, you can do what you want, but no, it was good though. It was good though. I was just surprised.
Hey, Joe Cool isn't in there. I mean, Rocky.
Yeah, I'm
wasn't
not
there.
lying.
A lot of people weren't there.
Yeah, but you're on my channel right now, though.
Let's just say I didn't think of that beforehand.
Okay,
it's all
good.
And we do.
OTW. Honestly, with those graphics and the images of everybody, I could even see you making like 3-4 minute storylines that people would really become addicted to.
See, that's it. Look at Wizard. He's showing you that for a reason.
What is that? The script?
His script.
Exactly.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
You wouldn't even have to don't even try to do 30-15 minutes. Like, start us off. I watch a show that's 4 minutes long and it's amazing. And I know every time it's coming out, I can't wait. And it's only 4 minutes an episode at most.
I've been writing a long time.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like pretty beefy.
It's 4 seasons, and each season has 8 episodes. So 32 episodes long. Plus, there's an anthology I can do and a prequel.
Y'all already did some?
Right, Shadow.
Yeah, did episodes already?
I've already got it written up. It's ready to enter into AI and get going.
Nice.
I just need people to work with me to do it.
OTW, good luck.
OTW is one of the better ones. Huh?
OTW is a great.
I'm thinking every time motherfuckers try to work together on here,
that don't work,
turns
man.
into a fucking shit show.
Remember, Cynthia? We were talking about that shit, Cynthia. It's time, at least for some of us, just to do our own shit.
Yeah,
you know, and like doesn't mean you can't work at times with people and collab, but let's be real though. But I don't know, maybe Wizard is Wizard, so he might be able to make it work. But I think in general,
I think he will.
It don't happen really.
Well, that's the whole premise, guys. It was mentioned not too long ago. The thing about coming together like this is because we don't all have the same talents. So if I'm a screenwriter. So if I'm a screenwriter, but I have no production or marketing skills, I can't go too far. But if I'm a master marketer already, I'm already a producer, I'm already a director, I'm already a soundstage, I'm already a clip artist. If I already do all that, I can do it myself. It's just a longer game. If I have other people that are by my side helping with their specialties in the things that I'm not special at, like the production, guess what?
Here's the thing. Here's where we're going to run into trouble. Not me and you per se, but they have to feel as a part of it as you do. Like if they can't feel like they're doing your thing and you expect them to show up every day. That's just not a thing without a salary. They'd have to have ownership somehow and feel the same way enthusiasm that you feel.
Well, and that's why we have to be able to work behind the scenes and work according to those schedules together. And it's not always going to work out consistently. So you have to be able to keep up with the bumps and knots and stuff, and just
be flexible and shit. Yeah,
right. And get that shit out of the side and leave all the drama and make sure your intent and purpose is the final effect of the project and not in anybody's name. Everybody's going to get credit, but the project is the priority.
Yeah.
What's the script?
I can see OTW. You would be a natural. You'd be a natural.
Wait,
can I ask a question, Joe?
Yeah, I'd have been quick.
Well,
I'll just say I don't have a question.
Let Joe go. Then
I'll be quick because I don't have a question. I was going to say OTW would be a natural partner because he has an investment. If he's doing an AI, he's the nigga out front. Now suddenly you're just the guy writing the script, and he is the big guy. So naturally, he and you could be partners. You guys would both have an investment in it.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Rocky,
go ahead, Rock.
I was just gonna ask what was the script.
Oh, it's a bunch of them. He said.
I'm sure it's fucking awesome. I haven't
Mine?
read it yet, and I'm
Yeah.
sure.
I like.
Yeah,
I like
of course it is.
Mine.
also-
Let me see here. I'll give you a premise. The 14th path. The theme is resilience of family and tradition within nature as sanctuary and teacher. The cost of industrialization and consumerism is the destruction of man and society. The power of collective knowledge is a.
Did he fade out or did I?
He faded out.
The power of collective knowledge is that's all I heard. He was on a roll. Too.
Is that
Okay. Am I back?
You're back.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Is that
Okay.
collectivism you're talking about?
Am I back?
Yes, you're here. We can hear you.
You're back. You're back.
Okay. The power of collective knowledge is a priority in Bram Thorne's mind as a method to escape the oppressive industrialization and modern technology. He helps mankind in rediscovering balance between humanity and the land, instilling the natural talents expressed in each of his 14 children.
Holy hell.
The true aspect of stewardship
Like
and all
Rocky.
the true aspect of the true aspect of stewardship in all cultures that is elemental in teaching one's own young. This is where the generational fishermen push the bounds and create new technology, which is priority in comprehending the need for certain technology that is beneficial and only used for its benefits of efficiency. The fault of allowing technology to consume one's life and obliterating one's true nature.
All right, let me ask you a little bit. Technology caused this industrial mayhem, and the one guy you gave him a name, Bram or something, is teaching his kids how to use their gifts. I was assuming that they would be anti-technology. Hold on, Rocky. I was assuming that they'd be anti-technology when you said he teaches them technology also. Threw me for a loop. So they're not using their God powers or something. They're using technology as well.
No, they're
communistic to me.
Okay,
sounds like collectivism.
Good God.
Timing is a thing, right?
Good God. I'm just making
talk to me in private, Joe. I'll explain it to you in private.
Yeah, yes. It looks like it's a long story and a good story as well. You can tell by the setup, right? That's a setup for an epic. That's not the setup for some short, fast bullshit. I'm not that short is bad, but that is Godfather epic, lengthy stuff. It's got like 14 kids whose lives got to play out and shit. He's put some thought into that. Yeah. All right, Rocky. Here's your
good wizard. It sure is a good wizard. Yeah.
All right, guys. I appreciate you coming up. I got to get to class.
All right.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Yeah, everybody have a great weekend.
You guys as well.
Bro.
Good job, OTW. Thank
Great
you.
job.
Making us a part of it.
That was an awesome intro.
Are you in college?
By the awards.
Gabriel, are you in college?
Am I in college? No, I teach. I'm a teacher.
What do you teach?
I teach literature and English and creative writing and essay writing. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So I got my weekend class right now.
What kind of job?
Mostly
that is your job.
Yeah, that's my career. Yes. Yeah. I have about this semester I have about 78 students right now. Yeah. So yeah, I've been pretty busy. That's why I don't stream as much right now. So
is it online?
No, it's brick and mortar. I teach at one of the best academies in the city where I live in.
Academy. Private or government?
Private. Yeah.
Private school. Oh, that sounds better.
Yeah, it's
all
good.
Right.
We just focus on the basics, so they can express themselves and stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking, Rocky. I appreciate you, man.
I really like the theme of the Knights in OTW's clip. That was pretty cool. The Knights,
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Like that coming together for the common good, I would assume, right? So yeah, it was a really good Really good intro, pretty epic, very professional. I hope to see myself in it.
Yeah,
and you too.
Do like
yeah.
I think I was like in the theme, put like a sword in a rock. Okay,
there you
later.
go. There you go. All right, Rocky. I like that. See, I mean, we love to collab, but we got to have ourselves in it too. Appreciate you, Rock. Take care, brother.
Okay,
peace. All right, everybody. This has been fun. Lindsay, yes, as you saw, it said shit stains was the title of this episode. It kind of it pairs well with the urine therapy episode. Shit stains, toilet bowl earth versus Joe Cool, the philosophies of poop, meaning like, you pay attention to what you put in your body and your mind and your soul, because and then when it comes out will tell you a lot of what you put in, so you can calibrate. This has been featuring mainly TML. We had a great segment, but thanks to everyone. And Jack Talcott, thank you for the clip. Awesome. Much love. I love how you put this love you bed. That's like my favorite part of the show. I think Markella, definitely. It's my old school colors too, the blue and gold. St. Justin Chargers. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shadow Buddha, my brother. Much love, baby. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Be well. And yeah, man. Clean your shit stains.